transitioning now.
Wesker
The
guy.
fuck has Wesker ever done? And
For
it's always a
Resident
real
Evil?
it's always a real weirdo that is all into the Resident Evil
Lore?
Wesker shit. Yeah.
I'm not that deep into lore, but Wesker's like a pretty well-known character. I don't know how you don't know Wesker.
He's like Lyman on Garfield. That's who Wesker is. He's there in the first couple comics
No,
and then
he's
he's gone.
been
You
there.
don't even know who Lyman is. That's Odie's owner.
You are behind on your Resident Evil knowledge.
No, I'm perfect. Because I know that it's about health packs, not wasting health packs, and getting a new weapon. That's what the game's about. Not Umbrella or Wesker or any of this shit.
Well, as I was trying to say, the key moment in the let's inject diversity into everything was they're like, we're going to make a Resident Evil series on Netflix.
Yeah.
You're like, okay.
How many black people can we
Who's
put
it
in
about?
there?
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's about Albert Wesker. And you're like, oh, that white guy who's charged everything?
Black
Great.
lady.
But he's got to be black.
Yeah.
He's a black
like
guy.
The Suicide
He's a black
Squad
guy.
lady.
And you're like, okay, I guess he can be a black guy. That's not a big deal.
Yeah.
And they go, but it's not really about him. It's about his children.
Oh.
And you're like, oh.
How many are black?
Well, both of them are black. And you go, well, surely one of them's a man. No, it's about his two black daughters in the zombie apocalypse. And you're like, you took Resident Evil.
Bro, this is every movie now. It's just like, oh, all right, a movie. Yeah, you know that character you love? This is about his daughter. Why the fuck would I want to watch this?
It's like, how do you even get to that point? I mean, I guess
I've never in my life have I gone, oh, wow, can you tell me more about your daughter?
I had this theory that
You're an interesting guy.
Yeah.
What's your daughter like?
well, here's what I've noticed is that you don't see in Hollywood. Okay, you think about all these classic franchises. The original
Garfield, as I was saying.
Sure,
classic.
Garfield, whatever.
You got Lyman, you got Odie, Nermal, you got Pookie.
Sure.
You got the diner lady that's like senile. You got the veterinarian. These are classic characters.
I was gonna say
it's one of the most best written series of all time.
Sure. When you think of the classic beloved franchises of the 70s
Wizard of Id,
and 80s,
you're talking about.
Stop with Haggard the Horrible. Why are you going to newspaper comics? Okay, Star Wars. What's it about? It's about
ladies
it's about
cutting their hair.
It's about a little kid and an old man. It's about Luke Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, man.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, it's about a relationship between an older male mentor and a younger man coming
but not
into
in a
his
gay
own.
way. Not in a gay,
Not
any kind of gay way.
That's what I'm going to get to. Then you get
now. Let's hear about their daughters. That's what I really want to know.
Okay,
about.
Indiana Jones and the Temple
Now,
of Doom.
does he have a daughter that I can hear about?
Well, that's what's happened. Indiana Jones.
I'm bored of interesting
was about
things.
Indiana Jones and Short Round. Okay, an older male figure, and then the third one was about his dad was the older figure and a younger male figure. Okay,
yeah.
A lot of these franchises, Highlander. Okay,
right.
older male. Yeah, it was about male mentorship.
Yeah.
And now
Not
it's
in
become,
a gay way.
Well, that's the thing is I think now Hollywood goes, well, it can't be about a guy training a younger guy because that's like kind of gay and maybe pedophilic.
No, they all want to write daughters they didn't have. It's like it's this weird collective.
It is,
putting her in a pumpkin shell, but in the movies.
I don't know why they don't want to hand anything down to again when they did
a man. They're threatened by it. They're like polygamists. They'd kick all the young men out.
The next banner can't be handed down to a man. It has to be handed down
to a woman,
so
they can maintain
woman.
Control, like the quartering in all of his women employees.
I don't think it's I don't know if it's a communist DEI whatever thing like these guys always claim.
It's just weak men do this.
I think that I don't know.
Yeah, but your comic's got a woman in it.
Yeah, but
I'd put a man.
There is a man. This is he's not, but they're like the same age basically. That's not like
so
a
it's like a will they
mentorship.
won't they, like Ross and Rachel.
Yeah, it's like what would you call that?
What about the robot? What sex is he?
It's a robot. I mean,
yeah, but if it thinks and talks, it has a gender.
It presents as a male robot, I would say.
Okay, thank you for not dicking with me.
It's two dudes and a lady.
Okay,
that's got a good.
Are you ready to
going.
do the show?
I am ready to do the show.
All right,
yes.
let's do the show. Did I tweet about it or something?
I don't know. I didn't tweet about it. It's the day after July 4th.
Yeah,
everybody's wrecked out.
It's a weird day.
Biggest problem in the universe.
Welcome to the biggest problem in the universe. Oh, God, that's a strong. The only show that ranks every problem in the universe. From the Chevron doctrine to Boogie's crypto hawking. I'm your host, Dick Master. Joining me as always is Vito Links.
That Boogie shit is the stupidest fucking thing.
Didn't he promise Didn't he promise me that he wouldn't apologize? Didn't he promise us that? And then he immediately went. All he had to do was let our interview with him stand on its own 2 feet.
And not do any other interviews. If anybody asked about it, he should have said, go watch Biggest Problem.
Yeah.
They got to the heart of it. But instead he goes on with these guys, and they go, you got to apologize. You got to apologize, Boogie. You scammed your fans. You're a scammer, blah, blah, blah. And he can't just accept Boogie. None of these people actually care. They're just making content. They just need something to be pissed at this week, and it'll be way funnier.
They were all on YouTube running ads for FTX until the day it crashed. So fuck off. Nobody who's got ads on their program can criticize Boogie for doing a joke advertisement.
You got to download Voyager now.
For a joke coin that offers no utility.
Well,
or value at all.
Boogie, as always, is a PR disaster the whole way through.
And then that guy, CoffeeZilla, he's like a notorious crypto authority. Oh, you know.
Yeah.
Somebody said, or Boogie said, that CoffeeZilla would have been okay with it if it was an NFT.
Yeah.
Which is like profoundly fucking
Same
stupid
thing.
if he said
It's
that.
Equally stupid.
It's the difference is selling an integer versus selling a decimal point with an image attached to it. It's fucking dumb. With an image that you don't own, a link to an image.
Well, then I was texting Boogie and telling him, I was giving him, not like feeding him lines, but basically like, well, here's how you have to treat it. Here's what.
Are you his Jill Biden?
Kind of, yeah. I was like, Boogie, you have to remember, like, this is a novelty gift. It's not a real coin. Okay, and then I said it's like Beanie Babies. Some people bought them trying to make money, but that's not the business of the Ty Warner Corporation. The Ty Warner Corporation exists to go, do you want to buy a Beanie Baby? Here's a Beanie Baby. And then
no, you give bad advice.
What do you mean?
Your advice, because Beanie Babies were promoted like
as investments.
Yes.
By the Ty Warner company?
Yes, they're like, this is an exclusive. You have to get the exclusive
You can say that,
now.
but once
they were way more scammy than a meme coin.
Yeah, they were more scammy, but at the end of the day, maybe they're not the best example.
They're not a good example.
But like, you know, these places
don't use analogies. That's a bad.
Well, these places that say, "Oh, it's a collector's item," I guess that's a little different because they sell it as a collector's item. But if a company ever tells you, and it'll be worth money, then that's when it becomes a scam, right?
Yeah, they have to say it's not going to appreciate in value. Right? These collector plates.
Well, then the problem is that then Boogie went on with Caleb Hammer, and he goes, like, nobody bought Beanie Babies trying to make money. And I go, no, a lot of people bought Beanie Babies trying to make money. The point is that you're not the one. Oh, God damn,
none of these guys know shit about crypto or the crypto space.
No.
None of them.
No. But they're all grandstanding about.
These kids are blowing and spending billions of dollars on shit that they know has no value, for the only reason that they're trying to sell it to other dumb people.
And let's be real, all the YouTube guys lecturing Boogie are all running. They're like, I don't know why Boogie doesn't just do what I do and get hundreds of thousands of views and do all these ad revenue. I'm like, no, he sucks and he can't do anything. So just let him get his 10 grand. Like, that's how he's gonna get his fucking bag. He can't do it.
He has cancer. Yeah. Do you guys not remember that? He actually has actual cancer. It might be a goofy kind of blood cancer, but the guy's got to fucking pay for.
People want to buy his
needs
fat
money.
man coin. Anyway, he did completely fuck it up, and he turned on us. He was blaming you. He said, "Oh, Dick Masterson told me to double down." And
do blame me.
You should
I do think it's
quadruple down. Whatever. He wants to be liked, and he can't wrap his head around the fact that it's not gonna happen. All right, unlike me and you, where I go, yeah, people don't like me.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Fuck you. I don't want internet friends. And if I want internet friends, I don't want them to be like.
I try to pick
assholes.
one new fight every day with people.
Yeah,
Well,
I think that's what a lot of our haters don't understand. Is they're like, I don't understand. We all hate them, but they're not crying about it. It's like, yeah, because I don't respect your opinion at all.
I do.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do the. God, the sound in the show this week is so high fidelity. It's amazing. Team guys won.
That was me.
Yeah, getting cut out of the conversation circle.
No, I would never do that again.
I had a pretty good demonstration.
I made a little joke at the. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
I made a good joke at the party. We had a fun party yesterday.
We didn't. I did.
Well,
again,
I brought food.
Again, with
it kind of becomes like I'm part of the party.
Hey, do you want to tell the class what you did with the red vines right before the show? Would you like to
What?
Would you like to tell people
I
how you
grabbed
eat
a red
vines?
vine and I broke it in half, and then I took the half and I ate that, and I put the other half back.
And I hear my girlfriend in the kitchen going, "What the fuck, Vito?
What?
Did you just put back half of a?
Who eats a whole red vine?
The entire world?
They're terrible.
Why did you eat half then?
I don't know, because I was like, maybe I want to try a little bit.
Okay,
and
then
it was bad.
if you're manhandling a gummy snack and you don't want it, throw it away.
If I had pulled it out and I had cut it with a knife, would that have been okay?
No,
Why
because you're
not?
still fucking touching it. How do you not understand that
When
it's the
you reach your
touching
hand in a bag of chips, are the rest of the chips forever tainted because your hands might have touched them?
It depends how you're reaching into the bag of chips, but usually you're not squeezing and massaging the other chips.
I didn't squeeze and massage. I broke it in half.
To break it. To break it. That's how those work. You have to squeeze it.
I'm sorry that I tried to tried to not waste red vine. You're right. I should have just thrown it out.
Right. In the future, do that.
There will be no future because I don't want any red vines anyway. And why do you even have red? I don't.
She got them.
Great.
I don't know.
Well, and I don't want them, so don't worry about it.
I couldn't believe that.
I figured it was like
it's like
okay,
you're jacking it
when
off.
you get a candy bar, you ever cut a candy bar in half and you put the other half of the candy bar away?
No,
What's the difference?
I just eat the candy bar.
Oh, come on.
What do you mean half a candy bar? What? How many sittings does it take you to get through a Snickers bar?
I don't want to eat a whole Snickers bar. That's a lot of candy. You can bite it. Why do you think a Hershey's bar?
I leave it in the
why
wrapper
does a
at
Hershey's
least.
bar have squares?
For fun?
So you don't have to eat the whole thing at once. You can eat one square, 2 squares.
Yeah, but you're not like it has a wrapper, right? If you were breaking it with your hands on the candy, you wouldn't put it back,
Well,
would you?
maybe you
with
should.
a bunch of fingerprints in the chocolate?
I don't
It's
think.
fucking disgusting.
My fingers were not all over it. I quickly broke it in half, and I
Would you scoop out M&Ms with your hand and then put the M&Ms back with all this stain all over your
but
fingers?
if I I could take a couple M&Ms out, and then if my hand happens to touch a couple M&Ms in the bag,
that's fine because
they're
the
not
insides
tainted forever.
The insides of your hands are producing sweat and grease. The backs of your fingers aren't doing it as much, but it's the gripping and the juicing of the red vine that's the problem.
I think that most people
And that
go,
would have been in there forever if she didn't see it.
What do you think is going to happen? Like there's some sort of horrible fucking red vine virus that I've now transmitted to the rest of them?
It's just people don't want to eat things that other people have molested. There's other people than you. Is what I'm saying.
A piece of a red vine and I put
Yes.
the rest of the red vine back.
Don't ever do that. Don't do that.
I'm going to go do it to all of them.
You're going to be at when Super Killer 2 comes out in like 2050, you're going to be at some Hollywood party
And I'm going to be
pitching
the red
it, and you're
vine
going to put a
guy.
red vine back, and they're going to go, get this fucking guy out of Hollywood. Take his deal back.
You're making this sound like a double dipping situation. Like I bit into it and I put the bit
It is
half
equally
back.
bad.
It is not equally
It is
bad.
equally
That
bad.
is not equally bad in the slightest. Mouth bacteria is genuinely a thing. Hand bacteria is like whatever. It's the same bacteria that's on everything else.
I don't want to. I don't like it.
Okay. Well,
I did like your deep fried lasagna, though.
Thank
that was
you.
Great.
It was surprisingly, I'm surprised it worked because I honestly had no idea what I was doing.
You missed your calling.
Being what,
As a
an
weird
appetizer chef?
Yeah, you could be part of the food fads in Koreatown. Like
Well,
a hot dog covered in marshmallows.
I want to, I remember my father catered a wedding. I remember watching him make
his Negro basketball. Somebody sent me a link. Oh fuck! I gotta find it.
I saw a picture.
Somebody
I
found
can't
it.
tell if it's the same one, but there's no other one. So I'm like, that must have been it.
Yeah.
I thought it had a patch on the breast that maybe there's a couple different ones, but maybe I need the Negro baseball jacket.
Yeah.
Not basketball.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
You can just say basketball. You don't have to. There was not multiple leagues because, well, who's best at this?
Okay. And then the Chevron deference, crypto Karens, and your old grandpa embarrassing you. That got a negative vote because we're all really loving Biden's antics right now.
Is that what it was?
We're loving it.
Vito's fried lasagna. As I was going to say, my father, I remember, was a big, made a lot of great appetizers.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, I almost made stuffed mushroom caps in honor of him, but I couldn't find decent mushrooms.
Okay. This is Nick says if you change the the next problem, transition sound effect. I will take everyone to Greenland. He'll kill himself and kill everyone.
Okay, so that was a vote for the song then? That's what he wants to keep the song.
James A.W. says, higher energy problem transition stinger will not make you more energetic, Vito. You have to bring that energy yourself, he's saying.
You know what? I think it might give me more energy. Maybe we could have a different one for your problems, one for my, like for your problems, we do the sci-fi thing.
It's confusing then.
And for my problems, it's time for Vito's problem. Vito brought it in. There's all sorts of things.
Okay, maybe.
What could it be?
I should have put it on here.
Yeah, you
I thought of that too, but
that's pretty
maybe
good.
we'll get you a soundboard after all. Big Z says biggest problem in the universe is ants in the kitchen because Vito's been slinging coffee everywhere.
I poured it over the sink at the party.
Good.
Still
Joshua Perry says when Vito was telling us the comic is coming along, the Johnny Depp trial was still coming along. Oh, okay.
Well, it's still coming along.
King of Europe, it was nice of Vito to offer to switch headphones, knowing Dick was struggling with his. I think he's being serious, but I'm not sure.
You have like 10 pairs of headphones. If you wanted a different pair of headphones, you could have.
I have my good ones back. Thank you.
Yeah. Until you argue with a woman on the internet again, you break those too.
I'm never doing that again.
Wow.
I hate talking to women.
I think if you go in a mint salad chat room, you end up,
FreeRiley.fun. That's where you need to go.
Fun.
Give money to Riley. Rarity made me address. Vito, the gay team guy song makes me laugh so hard every time. And him being mad about it just makes it funnier. And then he has some insulting.
$50 if you want to hear the team guy song.
Oh, no.
What?
Way less.
You were giving it away for like $2.
$5. $6. $6.
10.
I'll make you a deal. $6.
That's bullshit. We're going to hear it like 80 times if you charge $6 for it.
Mr. Dantastic says, this is the only show I know where the hosts seem to be having a good time making it. Well, Dick seems to be having a great time. That's what matters. I agree.
I have a time. Yeah.
Koba, Vito going to war against Yellow Flash, the man who wants to put him in a wood chipper by complimenting the art of his comic. Yeah, I did see you doing
Well, it isn't
that.
the art of his comic. It's the alternate cover art as drawn by fiendish artist Renee. Look.
Who the fuck is that?
I don't know. She's like a comic. She was a Comicsgate person. I think there's been
Oh,
a big
really?
upheaval of who's Comicsgate and who's not.
Yeah.
Matt Barr is mad at everybody. Here's what I said.
They're very touchy. I saw some guy write a giant coat post about how you can't how no one can criticize art anymore. Because it looks bad and because it looks shitty, and everyone says it looks shitty. So
all I said is, look, I don't think the man.
The art's good. Let me see. Wait, you want me to bring it up? I can find
bring it
it.
up.
All right.
So Yellow Flash is a comic. I thought this cover, I was like, well, yeah, I think that's a fine figure or whatever. I don't like the coloring at all, and the background is bad. But
and the image and the drawing itself is bad.
No, I think the drawing is fine.
Looks like shit.
It looks okay to me.
Yeah.
As somebody said, they're like, well, you can't compliment it, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I think this whole thing started with Eric July because everybody was lying about the quality of comic books, right? It's being like, well, it's good because of this reason. And I don't want to say it's bad because of
It's bad, though. See, you like to be a contrarian, especially to your own side. Liberals will always stab you in the back. They're like, all right, we're going as one team together. No, you're banned from...
I think it's Up.
It is?
Yeah.
All right.
That one.
This one.
Yeah.
Here's the drawing.
Yeah.
Looks like shit. Looks stupid. No one punches like this. Look. A woman, I didn't know a woman drew it, but it makes sense.
A woman drew that.
And the boob honk.
Yeah.
The fingers look like little Calvin and Hobbes shoes, right? They look like a Mickey Mouse
yeah,
fingers.
They look like Mickey Mouse
They don't look like a man's.
The yellow shoes.
Like it looks like they're cartoonishly bent back, like in a totally non-threatening way. This is a superhero, right?
Right.
A guy who's gonna kill you, and he's got little pudding fingers, right? Looks like shit. Here it is, and then here's the punch. Wow, what a...
Well, I'm not much of an art.
Terrifying
I'm not much
pose.
of an art critic. I focus mostly on story. That's what I'm mostly concerned with.
Yeah.
As long as the story is communicated and it makes sense, that's what I focus on. I think the line art, though, click the line art real quick.
But then you said The art is solid. This is a guy that wants to feed you into a wood chipper, right?
Renee doesn't want to feed me into a wood chipper.
I'm talking about Yellow Flash's comic cover, though.
If Yellow Flash paid Todd McFarlane... Okay, let's put it this way. Todd McFarlane made a Yaira statue. I didn't say that looks like shit because Todd McFarlane made it. I'm like, yeah, it looks cool, I guess. I don't know.
This. And then you said, actually, it's solid is an understatement. It's a great piece.
You go look at it.
It looks like... No. Just stop with the mouse. You are banned. I told you are banned from phones and mice in here.
That looks... Well,
actually, it looks fucking stupid.
It looks worse on here. I don't know. Your monitor's blown out, though.
Oh, wait.
I think the line art looks okay. Yeah, I like this.
Here it is.
Doesn't matter. It's a cover. Look, all that matters...
What does a cover matter? Right?
Well, it doesn't in this case because it's a YouTuber fucking book, so people are just going to buy it for that reason. It's not like people are going to go to the comic store to buy this trash. Look.
Superman throwing a car. Oh, shit. That guy could throw a car? Wow, what else could he do?
The only part of any of this that matters to me is whether or not...
Tony Stark's an alcoholic? What? Oh, man. The mask's off?
I'm not emotionally invested in the art the way you guys are. Like, yeah, Eric's art looks pretty bad to me most of the time. But I think the far more interesting thing is the fact that not only can he not write, but he can't hire anybody who can write, which is bizarre to me.
Yeah.
Okay? And I don't think Yellow Flash can write. And I want to know if he hired a ghost. I mean, if you look at his page...
Actually, solid is an understatement. It's a great piece.
Yeah, it's a great... I think
you like the fingers of the superhero?
I do like the fingers.
Baguettes?
I think it looks fine.
Look like Goofy's fingers?
It's a comic book. It's supposed to be exaggerated. Look, again... If it really looked like shit, and I said the coloring looks like shit, the coloring looks terrible. The line art looks solid to me.
Oh, that's the guy that wants to feed me into a wood chipper? So what good can I find in this guy?
I would hire that.
Actually, it looks amazing.
I would hire that lady. But she can draw pretty good.
You know what? Do us a favor. Don't. Please. Don't.
Look, again, I think I gotta be honest. It's all about honesty, okay? All these guys are lying about comic books. I can have the basic amount of honesty to go, I like the line art. It's a good piece of line art. It looks great. And the coloring really sucks. What do you want me to do?
Looks like shit. That's all.
I can say Yellow Flash
cool or not?
is also still acting like a pedophile, and you should stop that.
Yeah.
This lady
you didn't
who
say
drew
that,
the
though.
thing.
You said, oh, it's a great piece.
Look, I don't want to. I'm not going to go at artists because the artist didn't do anything yet that I know other than take a job and draw his ugly, stupid character. If he was drawing it, then I would, be a lot more critical of it. But here I go, a lady got paid to fucking draw it. I don't care.
Yeah, I know.
I'll say that fucking the Ira art sucks. The Ira art is the worst art out of the whole Rippaverse.
Here's the other. This is the end of comics time. I have one more. Vito's Twitter to load for you.
Vito's Twitter. Vito's Twitter.
Okay. Yeah, here it is.
Okay.
You're saying that foreigners are getting paid. It's genuinely tragic that while American animators are getting laid off in droves, studios are cutting costs by outsourcing work to North Korea. Something is very broken in this country.
I agree.
And then the headline is documents found in North Korean servers suggest the U.S. studios may have unknowingly outsourced animation work.
It's tragedy.
Who's doing the drawing of your comic?
A great guy.
Where did the guy live?
He lives in Mexico. It's basically America.
Is that because of the system is broken?
Why? Hold on. Let's be clear.
You don't find that funny?
No, I don't, because I don't think it's comparable. They're not going to North Korea because North Korea has the best artists.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I got a guy
because it's cheap.
I would have hired that guy regardless of where he lived. I went looking for the guy who had the right art.
Okay.
And there's actually, there's another guy who I would have had do the art, but he's like, he didn't want to get canceled. So that's the thing with American artists.
Oh, okay.
About.
So the system is broken.
But it's not like I'm against working with Americans, and I'm paying this guy,
American rates.
Probably more than American rates because he gets a cut of the campaign.
American.
So that's why it doesn't make. Look, if I went to if there was a guy in North Korea who's the best artist of all time, okay, but that's not why they're going to him. They're going to them because they cost nothing. I didn't go to this guy because he doesn't cost anything. I'm paying him a shit ton.
Okay, all right.
So
now you've explained it.
Have I explained it? Does it make sense?
That makes sense now.
All right.
All right.
Unlike Eric, who does go to Brazil probably because it was cheap, and he won't stop hiring. Everyone's like, Eric, why do you keep hiring guys from Brazil? Can you hire anybody else? It's just this one fucking place. Only Brazilians. It's super weird.
Okay. Do you have any?
I have a very famous segment that we all love called "Vote It Up."
Wait, I played that one.
Yeah, we did that one.
Okay, how about this one?
Cut up the drama, forget Kiwi fun.
It's this fucking Dame Pesos guy again.
It's gotta be.
Is this actually Dame Pesos?
Vote, just vote it up.
The last one was like fake Dame.
Our website, it's in the description. That page's biggest problem, that show.
No, this is a good one.
I want your problems and I want to vote them. Vito, please just fuck your cat again. Oh, call it a woman or the Civil Rights Act. I don't care, I want to vote it up.
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa. Go and vote it up. Whoa.
I like the effects.
Clean the grease out of your fucking glasses.
That's true, I should. It's been hot, guys. And so hot.
Don't they have like anti-fog
I
glasses?
think you gotta
can
get the coating for it. They make like a coating you can put on there. All I know, guys, is it's voted up where we visit past problems, put them in a new light. Dick.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is a entertaining one, but it's good news. From episode 88, the problem of drip pricing. That must be one you brought in, I think. Unless
I don't
was
even
me.
know what it is.
Well, that's what I thought. I said, how'd this get on the board? Who brought this in?
Yeah.
Drip pricing is the idea that you go to get a product or service, and he says like, hey, it's only $70 a night for this hotel room.
Yeah.
And then it's got all these weird hidden
Pillow
fees
charge.
and whatever else. Yeah, service
okay.
charges and whatever else.
Yeah.
Well, effective July 1st,
Uh-oh.
the new California Senate Bill 478 bans the practice of drip pricing, where the price for a product or service is advertised without including all mandatory fees and charges that consumers must pay.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it will eliminate hidden fees, often referred to as junk
Like airlines
fees.
can't do that now?
Yeah, they can't fuck you. They have to tell
man.
you up front, $500.
They seem to go back and forth on that one.
Who?
Airlines. Airlines and hotels in Vegas.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's legal for them. It's illegal for them to fuck you, and then it will be legal again.
Well, Vegas is definitely one of the worst places. That's the first time I ever encountered like
$40
they'll advertise.
resort fee.
Yeah, they'll advertise
$10 rooms.
Oh my God, $10 a night, and then
Yeah.
it's like a $120
Yeah.
like hotel fee, and you're like, what the? Why even advertise it at 10? At that point, don't you feel like a kind of an asshole? Like, who falls for that? Who goes, oh, cool, $10 a night, and then just goes through the whole checkout process without checking the fact that it actually totals $600? It is illegal to advertise, display, or offer a price that does not reflect the full amount consumers must pay, excluding taxes and shipping costs. So that's well, I mean, like with my comic book, that helps me because people just go through, shipping costs aren't on there, so that's good. I like that. But
what a scam! That's the real scam that all these guys should be talking. That Mudahar should be talking
He
about.
should be. That's a good scam
Shipping
I got
scandal.
going. This prohibits businesses from advertising an artificially low headline price. Well, let's hope the rest of the country follow. This was one of Biden's things for some reason. Remember Biden said, I'm going to get rid of service fees at all the hotels? Biden had a bunch of weird, like, I'm going to end cancer and I'm getting rid of hotel service charges. And you're like,
Yeah, that's because his wife is running it. That's like the dumb shit that a woman would
I think
prioritize.
that's what boomers care about. Boomers, like, don't have, they're like, well, I already got a house.
Because she read
already
it
got
in a
healthcare.
Facebook group.
Yeah.
Like if you ask a woman to prioritize all the problems,
If you ask
in
them
her
what the biggest problem in the universe is, she'd go,
Yeah.
probably cancer.
probably deforestation. Oh, cancer.
And when you try to get a
war.
hotel
Yeah.
in Vegas,
Uh-huh.
they charge like way more than I wanted to pay.
Guys being mean online.
That is one of theirs. That's probably another thing Biden's clamping down on. Well, drip pricing going by the wayside isn't that wonderful. Here's another one, though, a little more exciting. This was on episode 28. It was the problem of the Olympics. I think, did you bring that in? That must have been when the
Yeah, I hate
last
the
time the Olympics
Olympics.
were coming around. Well, here's the thing. The Olympics are about to, well, not the Olympics. There's going to be a new type of Olympics, a new, exciting
Steroid
sport.
Olympics.
You
Is that it?
You've cracked the code, my friend. A Peter Thiel-backed company
I hate the steroid Olympic shit.
has planned to stage an Olympic-style event in which athletes are encouraged to use performance-enhancing substances.
Yeah.
The Enhanced Games, terrible name, which is open to anyone, will not test athletes for drugs, All athletes who participate in the enhanced games will be allowed to take substances approved by the FDA, including anabolic steroids and growth hormones.
This is like
And you're transphobic
boomer-
if you're against this, because then they can take whatever you want.
well, there's no women's division because it's all guys.
Well, because you can take all the hormones and, because the problem with the trans athletes is they're like, because the hormones and change things around. And it's like, I don't know. They might still lock it down.
This is like a boomer bait, right? If there's two things that every boomer on Earth has said, it's explaining the difference between the N-word of and ER and telling me how much they want to see a steroid Olympics and how cool it would be. I don't think there's a boomer alive that hasn't told at
Why do
least
they want that?
1,000 people those two things.
I would
They think it's funny. It's like that's their version of comedy. Could you imagine if there's a steroid Olympics, bro? Yeah, man. It's like great the first fucking 10 times I heard this story.
It might be interesting. I would like to see, what is the upper
Does
limit?
Peter Thiel do anything good? What is his problem with us? I thought he was supposed to be jolly.
He got rid of Gawker. That was good, right?
I don't think that was good for free speech.
No,
that,
it really
that
wasn't.
lawsuit.
It was really bad. I remember when everyone was cheering it on, you're like, well, it is funny, but it's also horrifying that you can just bankrupt an entire news organization. I mean, they really fucked up. But the company hopes to begin staging sporting events, which have been dubbed, get this tagline, Olympics on steroids, starting next year. It's going to be like the Olympics on steroids, Dick. Isn't
Man,
that
the day the
exciting?
last boomer dies, I'm going to hold a fucking parade. We're all going to party. Our
Well,
whole
it's not
generation will
locked
smile
in.
for the first time. Gen
Yeah.
X. Oh, what is this feeling I
We got
feel?
a way to go. We got a way to go.
It's like all those jokes died.
They
all
are
at
they are
once.
still trying to fund this. They have several potential investors. So I guess now they're trying to get people really excited for it. Guys, if you want to support the enhanced games,
Kill yourself.
well, I don't know if we can say that on YouTube. Maybe seek out Peter Thiel and send him a check. That was the Olympics. Vote it up, folks. Vote it up.
Cut up the drama, forget Kiwi Farms. I want Vito talking shit on the Asians. I want the vote.
I want Vito talking shit on the
Vote,
Asians.
vote,
I didn't talk shit on the
vote.
Asians.
yeah, you did Costco.
There's a
Full of
lot.
it.
I didn't say that was bad. I just said, well, I
You
guess
did
I
say
said it was a
bad,
problem.
and you had a 20-minute speech on how it was bad.
I mean,
and you didn't like it specifically.
They need to accommodate them more and make more space for not just Asians, I guess.
Yeah.
I gotta go to Costco and take some pictures. You gotta see this. It's all Asian people. The whole fucking store.
I believe you. You live in an Asian area, though.
I do live in an Asian area. I think they all moved next to Costco's now. If you're trying to sell a house to an Asian guy, tell them how close the Costco
What's the
is.
distance to Costco?
They probably ask that.
What's walkability?
Is there a
score?
Costco nearby? Sam's Club? Sam's Club no good. Costco better.
Oh God!
Well, I won.
Is Rumble gonna stream the steroid Olympics like their cool and amazing slap fight competition?
Oh my God.
That's such a fun and interesting sport.
I would like there to be a piece of like conservative media where I go, yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, what is that? What is the good piece of conservative media?
I don't know. Wagner?
Well, it's not Mr. Bertram, and it ain't the new norm.
Slap
I don't know if you
fight.
saw that thing.
Yeah, they're
It
slapping
ain't
each
Slap
other.
Fight. It ain't Steven Crowder. It ain't Ben Shapiro. It ain't Chip Chilla. It's like they can't. It's not the Rippaverse. I'm like, can't you guys just make like one good thing?
No, they can't.
Like one. There's got to be like one thing.
No.
Well, King of the
Okay.
Hill is King of the Hill. Is
Very. I think so.
Mike Judge is conservative, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know though.
So Beavis and Butthead, Mike Judge.
Very conservative Beavis and Butthead.
But he's like he's like very smart. He's a very smart guy. All right. Well, I'm gonna do a problem here. And well, I might have already gave away my problem, but I'll still ask this question, Dick. What is the most destructive invasive species in the United States? And I'm gonna give you a hint. Nerdrotic is married to one. Do you know what the most destructive invasive species is?
Well, I'm gonna say it's not women.
It's not women.
I'm gonna
It's
say that's not
women.
the answer that the survey has.
No, it's not. Do you want to know what it is?
I don't get any more guesses?
You can get a guess. You got a guess?
It's some kind of creature where
Yeah.
the stomach and the neck and the chin are one solid line.
What kind of nose would you describe that creature as having? If you had to use a word? Upturned.
Something you could easily snort out of.
Yes.
I think.
That's perhaps a snout-like appendage.
Snout-like. Certainly hooves, I would say.
Well, Dick, the biggest problem in the universe, as Neurotic knows well himself, is feral hogs, Dick. Feral hogs. These wild hogs are the most destructive.
Called the cops on Riley.
Well, that
wild
they did.
Pig called the cops on Riley.
that was part of the problem. They're one of the most destructive invasive species in the United States today, with as many as 6 million hogs currently wreaking havoc across 39 different U.S. states and 4 Canadian provinces. They're taking over. They're made their way into our homes now. They're birthing our children. Dick, have you kept up on the wild hog problem in America?
No.
Have you seen this stuff? Have you seen the videos? The hogs?
I saw a hog got blown up by dynamite today.
Well,
I think.
they're doing all like. Wait, is that a joke I don't know about?
No, I saw it was a video. They were like
videos
put
of them
dynamite on a pig and then blew it up.
They also do this thing where you can go to
much.
Texas. You can rent a helicopter and just machine gun the wild hog populations.
Yeah.
Don't roll your eyes. This is important. We got to take care of these things. Half the wild hog population's in Texas, where they do about $400 million in damages annually.
Just wild pigs?
Yeah, dude. They're everywhere. They're like...
I don't see any.
Yeah, because we're not in Texas. There's 6 million of them. It's correct. You don't watch the videos on YouTube of catching the sounders, they call them? That's what you call a bunch of wild hogs?
It's difficult logistically to round up 6 million things that don't want to be rounded up, and they can't do it.
Well, they're really smart. Wild hogs are really smart. They're like smart
Almost
animals.
as smart as people.
Almost
right?
as smart
It's
as
so
people.
difficult.
They have extra long snouts, which are flattened and strengthened on the end by a piece of cartilage, allowing them to root as deep as 3 feet.
Okay.
I think we saw that in the picture.
Yeah.
They'll devour and destroy whole fields of wheat, soybeans, potatoes. They just if you got a farm, you're fucked, because they'll just go nuts on the thing. Not only that, they damage farmland, threaten livestock, infect pets, and carry nearly 40 parasites and over 30 viral and bacterial diseases, including swine fever, hepatitis E, tuberculosis, and brucella, disease-causing fever and headache, present in roughly 1 in 10 feral hogs. Now, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
You're saying, why don't we just poison these fuckers? If we make some pig poison, we're going to be good, right? We can wipe them out. Well, here's the problem. They're close enough in DNA to the normal, regular pig that we like to consume.
Well, they are pigs. So.
Well, they're like a certain varietal of pig. A wild hog is different
you
from
can't eat it?
You can eat it, but I think the meat's a little tougher. It's not exactly the same.
Oh.
Okay? A wild hog is a slightly different breed.
Where are they from? How did this happen?
Well, that's glad you asked. Our favorite Italian, Christopher Columbus. Well, here's the thing: is people have been bringing hogs over. Christopher Columbus brought pigs and hogs to the Caribbean, and Hernando de Soto brought them to Florida.
Okay.
However, in the 1930s, things started getting crazy when Eurasian wild boars were brought to Texas and released for hunting. So we said, these will be fun to hunt. We'll just let them out there. They'll breed. We'll have something to do. And
I guess, that'd be fun.
Yeah, well, hunters enjoyed hunting these wild hog populations to the point that there were farms that were breeding more wild hogs and telling, tourists, come on in, you can hunt our wild hogs.
Yeah, okay.
What's actually interesting is that their population explosion is kind of a modern phenomenon. Do you remember when there was a period of time where like a lot of hunting shows started showing up on TV? There's like a lot of like cable TV was taking off, and they're like, we got to have like a bunch of programs.
Really. There was?
There was like some like late night hunting programs and stuff.
No.
And because of that,
you just sit around and wait with a guy?
Yeah, you just you'd go with a guy to the hunting blind, and this guy's hunting deer, and guys hunting hogs or whatever.
Yeah.
And because of that, these shows got people interested in pig hunting, leading to, again, relocating these pig populations to other states. Like, oh, well, we got a bunch of tourists coming. Yeah, Texas, and whatever. They're saying, can we hunt hogs like that TV show I saw? I want to hunt some hogs.
So now Texas is overrun by
millions of wild hogs that are too smart for traps, and they're just running around going nuts.
I like anything bad that happens to Texas. it's a total shithole.
Well,
And
it
all
does
these
seem like a shithole.
morons are like trying to gaslight themselves into thinking that Texas is the polar opposite of California somehow.
When people say like Texas is like, oh, it's like, that's where you want to be. They got it all figured out.
They don't.
Well, here's something I found
sucks.
interesting is that Texas went, oh my God, we have a huge wild hog problem. This is out of fucking control. They're everywhere. They're destroying farmland.
Yeah.
They said, the only thing we could do is we're going to set up like huge bounties, kill the X number of wild hogs. We will pay you to kill wild hogs, whatever else, okay? That'll solve
Oh, really?
the
They're going to
problem.
pay you to kill?
They're going to pay.
I'm going to breed hogs now for money.
So they started breeding more. The population actually went up because the guys who had the hogs to begin with were like, oh, shit, they're paying me to kill these things? Well, I better make a shit ton more. And they're like, oh, fuck, God damn it.
Oh, shit. We didn't realize the obvious implication of what we were doing.
How much of an asshole do you have to be like, hey, it's an invasive species that's completely destroying our state? Yeah, but I could make money.
What is the...
If I make more of them. You're like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
What do you mean? Why would you not?
Oh, my God. It's terrible.
Who cares?
Terrible plan. Texas does allow hunters to kill wild hogs year-round without any limits or capture them alive to take to slaughterhouses to be processed and sold to restaurants as exotic meat. So they're not even considered regular meat. It's exotic meat to kill these things. The goal is not eradication, which people do not believe would be possible, but control. Dick, these things populate like crazy. They start breeding.
Why do you know about this? The wild hogs.
How do you not know about this?
How do you?
Can we go to YouTube?
I guess. What do you need on YouTube?
Look up wild hog trap.
Okay.
These are some of my favorite videos. Let me see if I can look for the one that's like a 48 hogs in the trap.
You just watched this
Oh, no, wait,
shit?
watch Boarbuster. This is the one I want.
You watch this
Yeah.
like
All right, hold
for
on, slow it down.
entertainment purposes.
Yeah, because they'll be like, there's some that are like documentaries that goes, all right, well, there's like 4 in there right now, but we're going to wait 2 more nights to see if they get comfortable with this thing. Here's the Boarbuster. Oh, you fucked! And they all run around and ram into the side.
Why do you watch this?
Because you want to see how many they can get. They
Not
got
really.
Some of the traps, they'll get like 100 fucking wild boars in there. And they
So
just go
what?
in there with a shotgun and just fucking blow.
Why would you like that kind of content?
Look, I don't.
Why does it appeal to you?
It doesn't. I don't know. There's just something.
This is like those stupid coin slot machines things that you also watch.
It also
where
is
the coin
it's
rammer
completely off
slides
brand
up.
after I cried about killing pigs instead of children or whatever. But I guess I just find it interesting.
I mean, not really. This is what I think you would like.
Here, go watch another one real quick. It's just interesting to see, like, this is what they got to do.
We're not getting sucked into the Vito YouTube hour.
It's just one more.
No. We get it. We get it.
It's got 13 million views. I just want to see how many you got.
What is your...
Because there's all...
Vito, that's depressing. I don't want to watch this.
It's not depressing. It's taking care of an invasive species. You see the video of them, like, electrifying Asian
They're like
carp?
running into the thing to escape getting shot by some illegal
Hey,
Mexican.
Snowflake, welcome to the fucking real world, okay? There is 6
I don't want to
million-
watch it. It's not
6
funny.
million of those fucking things. What is this?
Who cares?
Oh my God! It's like the way we think about animals is like
Who's we?
just like oh, I can't wait to eat a big old steak. Oh,
Yeah.
I want to murder a million fucking cows, and they go, oh,
I don't want to murder. It's not murder.
and then I go, here's how they're trapping an invasive species. It's very interesting what's going on. I find it
But you're
interesting. how they're
laughing at it. It's
I'm
not. You're not
laughing
saying
because
it's
like-
interesting. It's not interesting. It's some rednecks.
The laughing is that you have never seen this, and I think it's interesting that you've never seen how crazy the problem is nuts. There's like hundreds of thousands of these fucking things, millions of these things. Millions of wild hogs
that we made to be funny. We made for fun.
Well, we made to hunt them. We said we did it because we wanted to kill them anyway.
We just made a
and now
ton
we're
of
killing
things
them.
to kill them.
And now we're killing them, and all of a sudden it's a problem. They begin breeding at 6 to 8 months of age, have 2 litters of 4 to 8 piglets.
You don't think this is a little much? Like I like meat. I think that they should be slaughtered humanely. But this
You
is
can't
just
slaughter
crazy.
them humanely. They're too smart. You can't what are you gonna do? Process them into a little
I'm
box?
just saying it's a little much.
This is real life, baby. You got to build a fucking spiral trap.
It's
I don't know
not
if
real
you saw
life.
it. It
We
spins
made this
down.
problem.
Yeah, well,
For novelty. purposes.
And now we got to get it out. We should watch one of the videos of the helicopter sometime where they just get in the helicopter.
No, I don't need to watch a video. I can imagine. I think this might be. I think your YouTube fixation with YouTube videos might tie into your AI fetishization.
Yeah.
Because I can. Okay, yeah, shooting pigs in a helicopter. Yeah, I got it. I don't need to watch.
It's interesting. It's
not interesting.
It's interesting to learn. It's like you ever watch Dirty Jobs, and you learn what these farmers.
Yes, that was interesting.
Yeah, well, what are the hardships of being a farmer dealing with an invasive population of like hundreds of fucking hogs destroying your farm? What do you got to do? And you got to set up
a fence.
You got to set. No, the fence doesn't work. They'll get under the fence. You got to set up. It was above them. The trap's above them, and you got to slam it down. They have remote. It's a remote control, so you sit at home and you watch on a webcam. That's what all these farmers do. They're watching on a webcam. And once they get like 40 hogs in, they got to make...
What is 40 going to do with 6 million
Well, they got to
hogs?
make a decision. That's the problem is they go, do I go for the 40 or do I wait?
It's
and
the gambling. It's the fucking gambling that appeals to you. It's the fucking gambling.
Do I keep...
It's the
do I
fucking
take the
gambling.
40 pigs?
Or do I try to double
risk
my
it all
pigs?
and hope I'll get 80 next time? Because once you launch a trap, that trap is... Like, the pigs will not come back to that trap. That you got to move the trap. You can't use the trap in the same place twice because the hogs know about it.
Right.
So it's interesting. Yeah, it's like a prisoner's dilemma. You lock it down, and then you might have no hogs.
Yeah,
it's a game theory. Anyway, Dick, the best we can do right now to deal with the wild hog population. Again, we can't do any poison. We can't do any birth.
You know so much about these.
Because I do research for my problems, unlike you, who comes up with them 5 seconds before the show. We can't.
I came up with this one during the show.
We can't DNA alter them to sterilize them because again, it might fuck up the regular pig population. So all
they said they're doing that with mosquitoes in California.
They've been trying to do that with mosquitoes for a while.
So does it just not work? Because it's not working.
It worked.
What's the deal?
It worked. That's how they got rid of. That was one of Bill Gates' big things.
Yeah. So does it not work like everything else he does,
for
or what?
A period of time. I think it lasted about 8 years before the mosquitoes mutate again, and then they mutate
their dicks. What do you mean they mutate?
I think the big problem in the third world was that they were transmitting. Was it West Nile virus?
I don't give a shit about the third world. I give a shit about mosquitoes in my yard.
They were trying to make it so they don't breed and don't populate, but there's always mutations that find a way. Life finds a way.
So you don't know. Just say I don't know. Don't make up a bunch of bullshit about mutating and life finds a way.
Why don't you bring it in as a problem and have some fucking interesting facts instead of dumping on me? What is this show? Why do you have all these facts? Why do you have all these facts? Because I looked it up because I did research for the show.
It just seems like a lot of research.
I show up at 4:45, 15 minutes for the show, and you go, what problem should I do?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, I got a whole I went through and I found facts.
You're so offended. I'm just asking why you know so much about wild hogs.
Well, then I try to have a conversation about what I think's going on with mosquitoes. You don't fucking know.
Yeah, but you don't know.
You don't fucking
just say you don't know.
You don't know either.
That's why I asked you.
A part of the show.
I'm not talking about making shit up about they mutated.
All right. I'm sorry I tried to. Hey, Vito, do you know anything about mosquitoes? Well, here's what I believe is going on. You don't fucking know. That's fucking
but you don't
you
know.
Don't fucking know. Yeah, I know I don't exactly know, but that's what I believe happened.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
I don't care.
Should have done mosquitoes.
Nah.
Yeah. All right, well, my problem is
then
wild hogs.
Two animal problems. I can't do mosquitoes now.
All right.
You can't have two animal
Can
problems.
you summon the fucking, the ET there? Great problem. Great transition. And guys, don't forget YouTube. A lot of videos of wild hogs getting savagely destroyed.
Let's watch another one.
I know some.
Let's watch another one. Let's watch another one.
I mean, I'm one of these guys. I remember one time, I'll say this. I was on a business trip with my boss, and we are just hanging out in the hotel room.
Turned out to be a pig?
No.
Disguise?
We're hanging out. He's like, what should we do? And I'm like, oh, let's go to that Reddit board that has videos of people getting murdered. And then I put one on, and he went, what the fuck? I don't want to watch this. And then I went, that was the moment I went, oh, I'm not good at social.
You're like American Psycho, but you don't look anything like him. And then he put her head on a pike.
I went, you don't watch videos of Chinese people getting sucked into industrial equipment? He's like, no, of course not. I'm like, oh, I thought everybody did this for some reason.
Nobody does it.
You never watch the videos of a Chinese guy get sucked into a lathe?
No, I don't want to see that.
But then, don't you want to learn lathe safety?
You're not learning anything. It's not interesting. You just have a.
Now I know if I see a lathe,
have a
just
sick,
stay the
morbid
fuck away
fascination
from the lathe.
with things getting killed. And the more human they are, the better. The more conscious they are, the better.
I saw a little Chinese lady trying to make a carpet, and the next thing I knew, she was the carpet. And that was fucking pretty nuts, man.
And you love it.
It's
you love it for some reason.
I don't know, man. I want to know what's going on.
Stop saying you want to know what's going on. You just want to see people get killed because you're sick. Enough, but it's interesting.
Can't you read a newspaper, you psychopath? Well, I want to see the people get... You don't watch any of that
stuff? It's not the same context. No.
You don't watch like a video of like a house on fire or something, or a car crash. You watch that.
No, I watch like people hitting their nuts on skateboards and stuff.
Why do people go to NASCAR? So that hopefully Camelot crashes that fucking Timcast car, that piece of shit. No. I'm just kidding.
I know that you're not. No one believes you. Now, if it was Yellow Flash, you'd be like, oh, I hope he wins. I can recognize a good racer when I see one.
Look, all I know is me at Camelot, he was mad at me because I said, I don't know, I think that Dr. Disrespect's a bad guy. And
he was mad at you?
Yeah, I said because he was defending Dr. Disrespect before Dr. Disrespect, of course, admitted to everything. He was like, "Oh, I can't believe they're trying to bury a good man." Blah blah. Blah. I'm like, dude, I think he did it. I think
he admitted it right away. Yeah, when he didn't say, I'm like, bro, no, I wasn't sexting a minor.
I tried to say, he's like, "Oh, you mean like how everybody calls you a pedophile?" I'm like, the difference is if anybody asked me, "Hey, did you sext a minor?" I would say no.
Well, no, you would say yes first.
No, I don't think
I would. To
be
funny. Yeah, you did. You went on like 3 days of leaning into the joke of saying, "Yeah, I am a pedophile."
But nobody's ever accused me of actually. If somebody actually said, "Hey, you did this crime," I would say, obviously, I didn't do the fucking whatever crime.
You put back put back a half-eaten red vine.
I did put back a half-eaten red vine. Anyway, I don't want Camelot to crash into a wall.
But people do, you're saying.
Some
people
people
going to the race.
They're
not going there to watch the race, the exciting race. They're going to see fucking car crashes.
I think guys who go to NASCAR are like, if they see a car crash, they're excited. They're like, oh, cool, I got to see a crash.
I don't think so.
I think everybody who went to the race where Dale Earnhardt died, I think for the rest of the time they go, hey, you remember that guy who crashed in the wall and fucking his head severed off his body? I was there. That's their NASCAR story. Their NASCAR story is not the time they saw a car go fast.
You're a sick guy, man.
No, everybody's a sick guy. I'm just the guy who admits to it, okay?
Nobody is watching these Chinese murder videos that you're showing your boss.
How many fucking views were on that Wild Hog video? 13 million. Okay, so...
It's probably just the same 10,000 freaks watching it over and over again.
I think there's a there's a macabre. There's a you want to ogrish.com. You want to see what's going on, right?
No. Stop saying that.
You want to keep your finger on the pulse.
All right, my problem is blackouts. Approximately 5.5 hours of energy interruptions a year. How about that?
That doesn't seem like a lot. What do you mean?
It's a lot because all your shit resets.
5.5 per person?
All of the,
per person?
Per person, yeah, in America.
Yeah,
other countries is way worse. Africa's.
Well, I would imagine, yeah.
Imagine you only have power for like 20 minutes or something.
It is the worst, especially when it happens during a heat
4th of July
event.
party.
Yes.
Oh my God, it happened during the party like 5 or 6 times, and the worst part was the power in my house went out.
Yeah.
And I'm frantically going through my garage looking for lights.
Yeah.
Were you helping in that, or was it another guy?
I did not help you find lights.
I'm finding camping stuff.
How would I help?
Lights. I would never rely on you in that situation.
What am I going to do?
Just be in there
fumble
making
around
jokes.
blindly? I don't know where you
I'm
keep
handing
lights.
these lights and batteries to people,
Yeah.
and they're like, "What do you want me to do with this?"
I tried to clip one on the fan, and you yelled at me, and you said, put it on the other side of the fan.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. I give you a camping light with a clip on it, and you put it on the fucking ceiling fan.
Yeah.
What's going to happen when the power turns back on?
Then you're going to have a cool spinny light.
It'll turn into a missile, and it will scratch the fan.
Maybe it won't.
But the worst part was, that's when Dr. Kevin showed up.
Yes.
With his wife and kids.
His wife was not there.
That wasn't his wife?
That was his teen. Well, yeah, this is his family. It was not his wife.
Uh-oh.
You thought that was his wife? Look, I don't want to dox who he brought over. That was not his wife, my man. It was dark. It was a blackout. You couldn't see.
I couldn't see.
Yeah.
So he comes in with some kids.
Sure.
I'm like, oh shit, I'm soaked in sweat, right?
Yeah.
Trying to explain to him what's happening, that we don't have, there's not
no
80
light,
people
yeah.
here with no light for no reason.
Yeah.
And now I got to go through the house, reset everything, reset the cameras, reset all the computers.
Oh, because of the blackout.
Because of the blackout.
What does Dr. Kevin have to do with that?
Nothing. That was just an embarrassing part of it.
Oh, because you came over
then,
to the
yeah.
park. Well, it's not your
was the
fault there's a
worst.
blackout.
Yeah, but somehow it is, you know?
Ew.
That's what people think.
That's
They come to your
bizarre.
house and there's a blackout. They're like, well, I mean, why did you have...
I just don't have
Dr.
people
Kevin
over
looked at me like it was my fault.
Why don't you have a backup generator going?
Something, yeah.
Why don't you take all that shit
He's
in
like,
your
why'd
sewer?
you-
You could have a fucking septic tank generator going. All that shit, you just funnel it into a waste
See,
compounder.
clock off. Everything off.
Yeah, well, all your stuff resets. That's no fun.
And then it did it again.
Yeah.
It did it again. Today, after I reset
I know,
everything.
we had to reset everything in here. That's why the show was late.
I just want to know at what point we're doing so well that we can just have power all the time. You know?
Well, we're
That
doing
it's
pretty
not,
good.
When are you guys going to do that for us?
Well, I think we did do it. You got to get you got to get the wall battery. You got to get Tesla wall.
Is that the solution?
I
Having
think
a
it
big
is.
retarded
Solar
battery
Yeah.
on my house?
Yeah. You should
Somehow,
get one.
I don't think that's... I should?
Yeah.
I just don't want to be part of it. I don't want to be part of the solution.
You don't want to be part of the
solar
solution.
Nah.
No, you just...
On principle, I reject it.
Mm.
If you guys start putting in more nuclear power plants, I'll think about
Well,
solar.
we might if Dr. Kevin's new fundraiser, whatever the hell he's doing. He's trying to build nuclear reactors.
Yeah, farm nuclear reactors.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
He's trying to put them on farmland?
Yeah.
I didn't get the whole pitch. When he said he needed like $2 million, I'm like, cool. And then I tuned out because I'm like, I can't help you with that at all.
I can't make any money with this. I'm not listening.
I'm excited about nuclear power, but
You are.
Yeah, not $2 million worth, but somebody else's $2 million, sure. Blackouts. Well, I don't know. I thought it was kind of fun.
You thought the blackouts were fun?
Yeah, it was fun. Everybody, the lights are off.
Sweltering hot.
Well, that's the worst. Is
God.
I think it was a year ago that they do that thing, and they send you a text, and they go, "Here's when the power might come back on." You
Yeah.
know, when they do like the rolling blackout, and they're like,
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
storing
yeah.
things here.
Nobody turn your AC on because the power might go out and you won't be able to use your AC.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm blasting.
I walked up today. I'm
Fucking
hungover as
AC.
shit, and my girlfriend it's hot upstairs, like an oven.
Yeah.
I'm like, why isn't the AC on? And she goes, well, I didn't want to, cause another blackout.
But if you cause what's the
Then
point
what's
of the
the
point of the
whole point
blackout?
of it?
Yeah. You should want to use the devices if you're not.
God, I remember that now when you say it. I walked out and you had the fucking light hanging off the fan
Oh,
on the end of the
whatever.
blade. Turns into a missile.
I was out of it. I had no sleep for that party.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even get to eat as much as I wanted to. And that was the real
How much is
disappointment. I only had half one of those sausages Josh Denny made.
Those were
pretty good.
Unbelievable.
Pretty good.
Man.
I wish I'd taken one of those home.
You guys were like the playing cards in Alice
We
in Wonderland.
coordinated ahead of time. We had a little. We had
Three
a little
fat guys making
Carl's
sausage.
I guess Carl's a little. He's a bigger guy. He's like 6'5" though, so he wears it a lot better than me and Josh.
Did you see when he threatened to throw that gay guy off a cliff?
No, why?
Oh man!
Was the guy spooking his dog?
No. So we were all up on the hill watching
Yeah.
the fireworks, and it's packed, right?
Yeah.
Hundreds of people up there, and a one-lane road.
Yeah,
People
it
are already
sucks.
parked on.
Yeah.
It sucks if you're driving.
Why are people parking on that? That's such an asshole fucking mood. There was a guy in like a lawn chair in his truck. I'm like, dude, don't park your truck on this fucking thing.
I wish they would just close the gates.
Yeah.
Sometimes they've done that,
That would
because
be
I don't
better.
want any of these cocksuckers driving up on my.
It's a lot of looky-loos.
right?
A lot of looky-loos.
So it's packed. It's like exiting Dodger Stadium packed, like just stopped. And this little sassy homosexual starts pounding on his horn.
To try and get through?
Yeah, like he's being Mr. Cute, sassy, gay best friend of a woman, though, right?
How do you sassily honk a horn?
Because he's going like, yeah, come on, move! Like,
Was he
he's
yelling out the
honking it
window?
gaily,
Yeah.
gaily. And I shouted, hey, Pride Month is over, right? And Carl comes out of nowhere. He starts yelling at this old Chinese guy, the gay guy does. So Carl steps in to defend the Chinese guy.
Trying to get the Chinese guy out of the way so he can get through?
No, just upset that the gay guy's yelling at him. So he starts yelling at the gay guy. He would tear him out of his car and throw him off the mountain. So now the gay guy's stuck, right?
Yeah.
It was a real Heather Heyer situation.
Did he eventually make his way through?
The gay guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got to the glory hole party that he was going to.
That was a fun mountain.
Was
See,
a
and the
fun
blackout
mountain.
didn't affect that at all. Maybe the blackout just brings people together.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
No, I mean it is.
Look, if you're getting
you're
getting surgery,
I was
going to
say, I
I
think blackouts at a party is like one of the few times you go, okay, well, this is fun, you know?
Not me.
But-
I need to be able to see what you fuckers are doing in my
Wow,
house.
I did steal some cool stuff when the lights were out, but
Yeah.
you know. No, it was a good party. The food
It was mostly
pretty
bad
good.
just because Dr. Kevin looked at me like I was
Dr.
like it's
Kevin was
my
not
fault.
judging you at all. It was perfectly
I was
fine.
soaked in sweat, Vito.
Yeah, we
And
all- it was a-
I was already so drunk.
I think you handled the blackout with aplomb.
And then I fucked it up and said his wife, and that's not.
Well, the lights were off. You couldn't see what was going on. I believe that was his daughter. Carl
That's
brought.
horrible.
It is pretty
of
bad.
me to say. That makes it even worse.
I'm not gonna, comment at all. Those chicken wings Carl brought, I wish I had gotten more of those too. He makes great chicken
Because the
wings.
blackout had me all like, flustered.
Sure.
I would have known it wasn't his wife
Of course,
otherwise.
Of course.
Damn it.
Well, it was a good party, nonetheless.
Yeah, it was good.
And
a good one.
it was cool. I heard you were up till like 3 a.m. because people wouldn't leave.
Well, they were talking,
Talking about what?
I don't know.
I got out of there. I got out of there like 10. All right, am I doing a problem? I guess I am because there's the sound. Dick, you know me. I'm a big game guy. I love my video games.
Big game guy.
Yeah, big gay game guy. And, well, you know what? I think we've talked about. What did you talk about? Was it the Final Fantasy episode, like side quests or whatever else? Do you don't like all these like little mini games or whatever?
Mini games. I fucking hate
but
them.
here's the thing: I like money games. I like
the card game in Final Fantasy.
Yeah, we
Queens,
talked about
whatever.
that. Queen's
I hate
Blood.
that game.
I think they put a little too much Queen's Blood in the new one.
The
but
Chocobo racing. Fucking hate.
I can understand why some
janky.
people. You remember Blitz? Did you ever play Final Fantasy X? A little Blitz ball.
I never played it.
It was fun. It was like
I refuse.
Some people hated it, but I liked it. Well, here's the thing: is I like minigames, but sometimes I encounter a minigame that is pointlessly infuriating to the point where I go, did the developers think about this at all? My problem is minigames that assume I have a brand new controller that functions 100% perfectly every single time. So I'm playing.
I thought this was going to be stupid, but it's. I'm so
I
angry
know,
at my
I know they're
fucking Switch
testing.
controller.
I know they're testing these games. And they're going, yeah, this is fine. A player can do this because they're testing it on a brand new controller.
Or they're testing it on a keyboard.
Yeah, or they're testing it on a keyboard and they're going, this is something the player can absolutely do accurately 100% of the time.
What game are you talking about?
Well, I'm playing that new Final Fantasy VII, and there's a point where Tifa has to engage in a ab-crunching contest, doing sit-ups against people.
So you already don't like it.
I already don't like it. No, I do like it because I like watching Tifa. I like watching her get buff. All right, it's pretty hot. But, okay, so you got to press the buttons in order. There's 4 buttons. You got to go ding, ding,
You should
ding,
have a game
ding,
where
ding,
she
ding,
dodges
ding, ding.
food. Right? Food's coming at her. You
That
gotta
would be
move
good.
her out of the way.
That would be good.
Whoa.
So the 4 buttons, I go, that's fine. I can do that. And then I also, when the button is yellow, I got to press it a bunch of times. I go, that's fine. But then there's one where it goes, if it's green, you have to hold the trigger button down halfway.
What?
Until the ring fills up all the way.
How do you hold it down halfway?
You know how they're pressure-sensitive triggers now? So the
No.
trigger, like if you hold it down a little bit, it'll do...
No, I don't like that.
Yeah, on the PS5 controller, the triggers have like halfway press and then all the way press. And it knows just how much pressure you're putting on it.
Like the focus on a camera? Like how you push it down halfway?
Yeah, like that.
Is it like that, or is it...
It's like that with more levels because you can do it as little or as much as you want. Okay?
I don't like the...
and I'm
We
playing.
didn't need this.
I'm
Nobody ever needed this.
And also, if you have that
doesn't exist in real life, though. That's what makes it so annoying. Like
guns don't have a trigger that you can
No,
slowly.
it's just on. Like nothing that we have in real life works with this sort of.
I don't know.
Maybe a nipple works like that, but not
Maybe.
really.
Well, I for some reason have to in this fucking minigame where you can't miss one beat or you're gonna lose to Johnny Crunchenstein. I have to slowly hold down the trigger, but I can't press it all the way, and then I have to wait till it gets to a certain point and then press it all the way. And because I've had this controller for like 2 years now, and I've spilled Mountain Dew on it a couple hundred times.
You know what? If it's bad controllers, we could fill an entire hour.
We could do an entire hour, yeah. I'm saying this is more design, not considering the fact that bad controllers exist and designing a game in an infuriating way. That does not consider this. Did you ever play Grand Theft Auto 5?
No.
There is a mini game, and I think this is actually famous because I looked it up. I'm like, is this supposed to be this ridiculous? Where you have to do yoga with your wife's yoga instructor? And he's like, yeah, you gotta, again, the analog stick also knows how far it's traveled. So it's like you gotta halfway go with the analog stick to the bottom left, and the other one has to go up.
Yeah.
And I failed it a million times because, again, the controller is just like, my analog sticks are kind of fucked up because I've had it.
How many controllers do you have in your house? It's the one thing you don't collect?
I have like a couple different controllers, but I don't want to plug in another one. It's already working. Like it works for every other part of the game except this one yoga fucking thing. And also, I don't know if you've ever tried to change controllers on a PS4, but you have to like go into a menu, disconnect that one.
It's impossible.
It's a complete waste of my fucking time.
Yeah.
It's horrible. One of the worst ones ever, Dick, was the original Mario Party. And this is a fun story. I don't know if you ever remember this story. There was one Mario Party mini game. Now, they never confirmed that this was the mini game, but everybody kind of knew that it was. That it was like slot car racing.
Yeah.
And the way you made your slot car go around was spinning that little white analog stick.
I think I remember this. And
spinning it in a circle.
Yeah.
And you spin it really fast.
Yeah.
And if you're playing it at the hardest level, you had to spin it as so fucking hard as you can that like half the kids snapped the thing fucking off because that little stick sucked. It was a breaker. But on top of being a breaker, the amount of pressure that was required to do it, like the amount of speed required, was giving children horrible friction burns.
Okay, that's cool.
Like multiple.
Oh, grow what pussies! Marble Madness turned my thumb into meat. Fuck you, kids.
Parents of children claim their children suffered cuts, punctures, blisters, and friction burns on their hands because of the intense joystick movements.
That's why Nick Rakita's kid tested positive
Yeah, exactly.
for cocaine, too.
The cocaine
Mario
was on the
Party.
controller and he was playing it too hard and got in the blood system. Okay, a spokeswoman for the New York Attorney General said one kid had to get a tetanus shot because of Mario Party. There was a class action lawsuit. One parent said their child had been playing for just 15 to 20 minutes before obtaining a second-degree burn from Mario Party.
What's that?
Second degree is...
Which one is that?
It's like...
Skin still on?
The skin's still on, but it's not like rotting away. I don't know exactly. It's bad.
Nobody knows. You
Second
say
degree.
third,
I'm
first,
sure they
second,
know.
No one fucking knows. We all use these words and nobody knows.
Anyway, I don't know if this was not a class action lawsuit. It was more an agreement with the New York Attorney General's office where Nintendo had to actually, if you cut out the UPC from your copy of Mario Party and sent it to Nintendo, they would send you a pair of sporting gloves to play Mario Party in.
Do you have those?
No, they're not like Nintendo branded. They're just like, they're like, nobody's going to fucking do this. So like the 5 kids who said, I want gloves, they just sent them like,
That's
whatever
the
those,
government.
whatever those
right?
training gloves
Guys,
are.
we did it.
We did it. Yeah.
Everybody's busting their hands and getting fucking Q-degree burns.
Trust me, the video game collecting community did. There are like threads where they're like, guys, we have to figure out what the exact Mario Party gloves were so we can add them to our collection. And they're like, it's just this shitty brand of like 2002 fucking workout gloves.
Easton
man.
gloves?
Yeah, basically.
What is this company? Easton? Is that some sort of a Nintendo subsidiary?
Maybe it's an acronym for like Luigi. Yeah.
Mario Party sucks though. Doesn't it?
Yeah.
All the board game shit is so annoying.
Well, the way that you'll be like, hey, I'm winning. And then it'll be like, we're going to give a star to whoever, touched the most green blocks. And you're like, that's not, you didn't do anything, you didn't win the game.
It's not a game if it's just random bullshit.
Yeah. The Mario parties are kind of a little
My
waste
controller,
of time.
it is...
Your Switch controller.
My Switch controller, my nephews got it for me. So I thought it was like the
It's
best.
like a controller, like a
No, it's
like
a
your
controller.
Yeah.
Controller looks like the.
Is it the
normal
Pro controller?
No. And I got it, and it was bad immediately. Like it feels flimsy and crappy.
Yeah.
And the buttons now, after so many years, squeak. when I press them, like
that's not good.
Every time. And the button that you use the most of all on the far right, I have to push it at like this precise angle. If I push it straight down, it doesn't register. So I have to push it at an angle.
Yeah.
And then when I got the controller from them, I was like, all right, I mean, I guess this is like the state of modern controllers.
Sure.
That's
what you believe for some reason?
Yeah, because I just think everything gets worse all the time. Then I went up to their house, and we were playing, and they gave me a controller. I'm like, this thing feels like a fucking spaceship. Why did you get me that shitty one? And they're like, well, because it had red, so we thought you would like it because it's red.
It's red.
Like, are you fucking with me? This is obviously. Was it cheaper? And they're like, no, yours was more expensive.
There's
I'm
no
like,
way.
you're fucking with me.
They're definitely fucking with you.
I know
there.
you're fucking with. You got me some cheap piece of shit.
You got to get the official. I'll send you a link. You can get actually the pro controllers are the ones you want to get. Basically.
The black ones.
Yeah.
Their controllers are like, I mean, pro. Honestly.
Yeah.
If I had
they're
to
pro
use a
level.
word to describe it.
Yeah, well, I remember, the classic thing where you'd go over to play GoldenEye with everybody, and you'd be like, okay, he's got a good controller, and you can play with this fucking boomerang-looking thing. And you're like, why can't even the third-party controllers not look like dog crap?
Or what was the name of that brand?
Mad Cats that
made the worst Nintendo controllers.
They started off making the worst controllers, and then they got good. And then the worst thing happened was, remember those Guitar Hero games that everybody was really into?
Yeah.
And that kind of went away, and everyone's like, well, we're kind of done with Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
And then they said, it's been long enough to bring it back, right? And you're like, no, it's only been like 4 years. You got to wait. And they're like, no, it's been enough time. So they spent all their money bringing Guitar Hero back, and then it bankrupted Mad Cats, so they're completely gone.
Good.
They were doing like pretty good for a while, and then now they're just complete trash.
I saw you talking shit about the Sonic 3.
I want to make sure. I want to see if you were confused, though. So
I wasn't. I promise you I was not.
Okay, so which ones are the Mario 3 bonus levels?
Mario 3?
Now
Sonic 3.
Confused. Now I'm confused.
Sonic 2 was the half pipe.
Yes.
Sonic 3 was the marbles.
So
on the
you
globe.
like the marbles on the globe?
The marbles one was good.
You're nuts. That sucks.
It was probably too good for you. That's why you probably weren't any good at it.
You want to run through like a fucking thing of Mario and like you got to do this hard
woo,
turn.
Woo, woo,
I remember the noise.
You know the sound?
Boom, boom, and then it would send you going back the other way, and you'd have to jump over.
Yeah.
Okay, but
and then it would get all fast, and then you get them all, and they go. They go everywhere.
Yeah. Okay.
Those were way harder than the half pipe levels.
I'm not saying they weren't harder. I'm
That's
saying
why you don't like it, though. You're shitting on
the
those.
half pipe is better. It looks better. It's more fun. And the Sonic
It's
1.
not a good game, though.
Yes, it is. The half pipe Sonic 2 bonus levels are clearly better than the Marble
It's all
Orb
sloppy,
Sonic 3
like,
bonus levels.
Spinning around is uneven.
You're nuts.
No, the globe with the marbles, it took like strategy and quick reacting and thinking.
Not cool at all. It fucking sucked.
It was great.
Remember the races, the Sonic 3 races for the multiplayer? That also sucked.
When you had like the little split screen?
The small little Sonic.
That was dog shit.
Yeah, that was dog shit.
That was stupid.
Do you remember the Mario 1 or the Sonic 1 bonus levels? The spinny like pinball fucking thing.
Oh yeah, that was weird.
I liked those. Those were cool.
Yeah.
They're really hard, but it was fun.
Yeah, those were weird.
All right.
Okay.
My problem is bad controllers or games not designed for bad controllers.
Okay. Games.
People who have been through the yoga section of Grand Theft Auto will know what I'm talking about.
Why don't you get a new controller? You waiting for a fan to buy you one?
Yes, send it into Vito's booty. Now, I have other controllers. Just I don't know which ones.
I
Most of
actually
the
have
time,
a controller in Vito's booty.
I bet you do, okay? Doesn't matter. I'm never getting anything good out of there because that's not the bit. The bit is to give me trinkets and dog shit. Oh, great. Now you go, ooh, maybe this week.
This week
maybe
there is
this
something
week.
good.
This week there's something
to celebrate 4th of July, yeah.
Now I want to know what it is.
Okay, oh, wait.
Play the good one. It's Vito's turn. It's a fun time. I think the fans, a lot of people are saying they like the sci-fi sound. I think they're just saying
no
that
one
as
likes,
a joke.
No, they're not. No
they
one likes your
like the
version.
little song and the chime. It's like when you get used to something, but then when you really think about it, you know what the new one is. But I got to admit, the new
I can't find it.
New
now.
Coke is better than classic Coke, of course.
Where did I put it?
Oh, whatever. You got the Vito Team Guy song queued up. There it is, right there.
Here it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
We just did a problem.
Sucks.
It's so fun. It's got so much energy. It's not
No erasure. That's my problem.
What? No erasure?
Everything on the computer is now. It used to be like yes, no.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want to put this? You want this AI shit on your mail? You want this AI shit in your whatever dating? Hey, you want this AI
Do you want to watch
shit
this Wild
in your,
Hog video?
Yeah. Hey, do
Yeah.
you want to? Hey, are you still? It's actually it might have started with that Netflix. Hey,
Are
are
you
you
still
still
watching?
there? Are you still
Are you
watching?
still there?
And then instead of just yes, yes, I'd like to continue. No, fuck off. Yes, I want this AI shit. Yes, let AI help me with my pizza order. Right?
Do you consent to
Or no.
allow your cookies to be cookified?
Yeah. Yes or no.
Mm.
But now they've changed it so they turn your computer into a woman where the choices are like not yes, no anymore.
No.
But I'd love that. Thanks. Or how about later?
Yeah. It's
Well,
always-
no, it's no.
you wanna do this
I'm
later?
looking for no. Can I have a no on here?
Yeah.
Would you like this? Would you like your AI pizza assistant installed on your phone? Hey, that sounds great, but I'm not sure. And well, I'm not sure, but that sounds great. Like I don't know which one.
It is really weirdly infuriating that sometimes there just is not a no option.
No, I don't want to have to think about which of these. I have enough time. I have a hard enough time communicating with regular people that matter. I don't want to have to think about communicating with the fucking computer. Do it like yes, no.
So I
No erasure.
have one of those extensions that'll tell you if there's like a coupon code or something, you know, so you can
Yeah.
save money at checkout.
Okay.
And you know, I'll check my Robinhood account, my stocks. Right?
Okay.
And every
Yeah.
time I go on there, they go, "Hey, did you know you can get $50 for signing up for Robinhood?" And I'm like, right, but I've already signed up for Robinhood, so I don't
Yeah.
qualify for that. And they go, okay, so do you want to do it, or do you want me to tell you about it later?
Yeah.
And I go, I want you to stop every time I load this page
off.
telling me there's a $50 offer
Fuck
because
off.
I can't do
Choice.
anything about it.
Here's
Yeah.
$100. Fuck off. And I want a little. I just give me a picture of Ricky giving Leahy $100. Right? Here's $20 to fuck off.
It's bizarre, yeah. And then you get hit by your phone. I guess with the phone, you got to do it when they're like, do you want to install this update now, or do you want to install it a little
Do you
bit
want to
later?
subscribe to Microsoft Word? Absolutely. Or remind me in 3 days.
You're right. There should be. I don't know. There should be like a law that they can't just.
Should be a law that
keep
everything has to
popping a
say
thing
no.
up. Yeah, you should have the ability to opt out.
It's. I guess women have gotten into the UX space, like, because they can't do STEM.
Yeah.
And they tried, and they're like, oh, okay, well, at least I learned some terms. And now my social network is now a bunch of guys in computers, so now I can get a job at Bing or whatever, Microsoft.
Well, yeah, and then you can eat your acai bowl and go into
Go to the cereal
nap,
bar, take pictures on the roof. I'm like, well, what's your job? Well, my job is to turn every single pop-up box into something that's totally indecipherable.
I knew
that
one of
no
those
man
girls.
would. You did?
She was nuts.
Yeah.
I did get a free Google lunch. That was pretty cool, though.
Oh, you went to the Googleplex?
I went to the Googleplex in
It's a
San
cult, you know.
Francisco. It is a cult, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I've been there a lot.
She was so she worked at Google.
I went
And
to
then-
a party at Google one
Yeah.
time. They ran out of beer. And I said, this is amazing. This is fucking amazing. This is exactly what I would have expected from Google.
Well, I didn't really know her very well. I was friends with her boyfriend, and then she's like, "Oh, do you want to come to Google?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And then, like a couple months later, she freaked out at my friend. She went into his room and cut all his clothes into shreds with a pair of scissors, and then got herself committed. And I said, "That's the lady who's in charge of figuring out your Google experience, right there."
Yeah, it is. I can tell now when I'm using computers
Yeah.
that a woman wrote what I'm reading.
She was also obsessed with crystals. Something, but go ahead. That's who's coming up with your stuff, is a girl who, after she destroys your computer thing, goes home and arranges her crystal grid in her room to make sure her chakra energies are aligned.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it reads like.
Just crazy women are just
Would you like Google?
running this
Would you like
thing.
Google Gemini to AI and to email an AI to AI your AI? Sounds great. Let me know more.
Yeah. Tell me about it once you've taken over the planet.
Remind me in 10 minutes.
Remind me right now. I want to know.
No.
Well, I wonder if there's any articles about this, because it does seem like it's happening more often.
The no button?
Oh, you know what
No
else?
erasure?
You know what else is awful?
What?
And this is kind of the same thing, is when you're using an app and they go, "Hey, are you liking the app?" and there's no option to say, please stop asking me if I like the app. You can say no, but if you answer no, it doesn't just go, oh, I'll leave you alone.
Why?
It brings you to a screen where you have to fill out what's wrong with the app. And I go, I want, and if you hit yes, then they bring you to a different screen where they go, cool, can you write a fucking review? I'm like, I don't want to be bothered.
I fucking hate the reviews, man. Hey, stay tuned for a little survey.
Yeah.
That we're gonna. I'm really surprised no one has gone on a shooting rampage over these, surveys where you could win $50. It's insulting that you would offer me a carrot of maybe you could win $50.
At least Burger King on the receipt tells you will definitely get a Whopper.
Yeah,
you get a Whopper no matter what. But those phone, you ever do the Burger King phone call?
Vito. No, I've never done a Burger King phone call.
It's like an hour of Burger King questions.
Oh, what are they asking? They know what the problem is. They know that you're hiring speaks English. That's the fucking problem.
And they have a thing on the receipt where they're like, you can only get one free Whopper a month. Don't abuse your... Well, I'm like, how often am I going to call Burger King to get a Whopper? I don't want to do it the first time. I just wanted to see how easy it was. It was not easy. I was like, I'm never doing this shit again.
I did do... I forget what it was for.
Stuff?
Yeah, it was like a rank. It was like a rating thing.
Yeah.
Some service software wanted reviews, and you had to write a review and then rate it. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know why they liked it so much, but I got $50 to Amazon.
Cool. They used to have an entire board of people figuring out different ways to go through all these surveys and watch ads just to make money that way. And you're like, isn't that terrible?
Isn't this like worse than Boogie's scam coin?
Well,
like, what's the point of money? What's the point of what this is?
Back when I was,
this is performative capitalism. I'm sure.
There was a time where I think they still have it now, where if you play one of those terrible city building like mobile games,
oh god,
and if you get your city to level 50, they'll give you like $100 gift card because they're hoping to they're like, it will just, if we hook one whale, it'll pay for like 1 million of these gift cards, right?
Oh, okay.
So
Is that true?
I guess, I don't know. I mean, they're not giving you like $100. Like for me, it was like $100 credit on this like app I liked, and I was like, well, for $100 credit, I'll just load up this stupid Farmville thing and click the buttons for a week or whatever. Which, and when I look back on it, I go, that was a complete. The return on investment was not worth it. But yeah, I guess that's just one of those things where something to do, something to click. Get your reviews in, get 50 fun bucks.
It's pretty soon you'll just need a woman to decipher the UI for you of the screen. Like, tell me what it's. I'll need to ask a woman for help with the computer.
Well, you'll have an
Can
AI.
you imagine
you'll have an
that?
AI woman to confront you with infuriating choices all day long.
It doesn't work that well. You're always talking about it, but it doesn't work. Do you use it?
Yes.
What do you use it for? Jacking off?
Yes, and I use it for the show to generate thumbnails. And
shitty looking thumbnails, right? I use it for shitty looking thumbnails too.
I think they look pretty good.
But they look like AI.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
It's like when computer
I use it
graphics,
for like background stuff. Nobody cares.
Right. It's like when Jurassic Park came out and the special effects were digital and amazing, and then they just like that was as good as it got. Then the Matrix, and then it was like everything else has been just complete shit.
I use it for like our thumbnails where like, again, we never get a shot of us without the microphones in front of our face.
Yeah.
So I gotta cut the microphone out in Photoshop and then have it generate, and that's why your t-shirt, instead of saying Rip Daddy right now in the thumbnail, probably says Rip because it's automatically generating whatever the hell it thinks your t-shirt looks like.
It's fucking peaked, man.
AI has peaked?
It's not that good. It's not that transformative of a technology. LLMs, I don't think so. I think NVIDIA is way
Have you tried
overvalued.
Luma? Have you tried the video?
It looks like shit.
It doesn't look like shit.
It looks like total shit.
You're
People
nuts. You're fucking.
They just change into totally different things.
Yeah,
there's no conception of what it's making.
It's the fucking baseline. Like in the fucking year. Okay, do you remember?
In a year what?
Do you remember when the generative AI first showed up? And you're like, that's kind of cool. It looks like complete dog shit. And now it can make.
Dolly?
Yeah, well, yeah, I remember typing in like the Kool-Aid Man and it's looking spooky in a hallway, and it made this weird looking stupid thing. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know, it'll never be a viable technology. And now I can do that, and I'm like, oh my god, the things that come out of this fucking thing.
Now you can make the Kool-Aid Man.
Now I can make the actual. It knows what the Kool-Aid Man is.
Yeah, that's it. That's as good as it's gonna get. Now it's just crap.
There is an interesting thing. I saw a lot of people were mad at that article where it said, We gave a lot of scientific. We fed 600,000 scientific articles in
And we had to take it
AI,
offline, yeah.
and we had to take it offline.
Because it just made a bunch of bullshit.
Well,
which is what most of the articles were in the first place.
The thing is, people are like, oh, they had to take it down because it was being too real with the data and it wasn't woke, and it was saying stuff about IQ. It's like, no, you would ask you, like, how do I cure a fever? And it would be like, just shoot yourself in the head with a shotgun. And you're like, yeah, because it doesn't learn anything. It just learns how to regurgitate what sounds like a human response.
It's saying to put glue in pizza.
Yeah,
right?
it says a lot of.
You don't fix that.
Yeah,
that's what it does.
I asked it, how do you make fried lasagna, and they said put a bunch of dirt in it, and then I did that, and thankfully nobody could taste it. But
I know it's peaked because all of the OpenAI cocksucker, all the scientists or whatever they call themselves working there, are all talking about how we're gonna have thinking computers, within the next 8 months.
I remember,
which is not at all reflected by the crap that they're putting out.
We should have Dr. Kevin come in to talk about AI, because I remember 5 years ago.
I don't know if a scientist who's currently raising funds is going to have this a true opinion about these sorts of things.
He was talking about this stuff 5 years ago. He was spooking me. He said AI was going to take over in 30 years.
Yeah, because people are incompetent, not because it's good.
Can you fix the angle on my camera?
What are you talking about?
I'm completely slanted, and I've been slanted the whole show.
Well, can we fix it later then? You want to sit here and what do you like?
It's just I'm at an angle.
Do you have some kind of weird thing about your?
Well, your camera's straight on, and then I look like I'm a slanted.
Why do you want me to fix it in the middle of the show?
Well, because I should have brought it up.
Is that
earlier.
what you're doing over there? You're slanting yourself because you have some weird thing fixation on the camera straightness.
It's because
How are you fucking slanted? You look fine.
No, it looks like I'm at an angle.
How? What angle are you at?
This would be straight up, but see how I'm pointing off to the side?
Your finger is not pointing straight up. Here, do it with a can. Put the can in front of you on the table, not you holding it up.
It's completely at an angle.
Jesus Christ.
It's tilted a little bit. Yeah, there. I've been screwed up the whole show. I bet the chat right now is going, God, what's wrong with Vito? He's off to the side, Got to just.
Oh shit.
The blackout will do that.
There, is that better?
Yeah, that's better. That's more straight.
Well, now it's fucking tilting again.
No, it's not.
Because of these goddamn friction things.
Well, again, this is it looks better.
Now it looks all fucked up.
It's straight on. Now it's straight.
Let's see.
Just move me over a little.
Okay, there.
Down there you go.
There.
Nice and straight.
All right. That's the problem. No erasure.
Our problems this week.
You gotta get no back. We need a law that's just are you enjoying the app? Yes. Or automatically post the N-word on your app review page 100,000 times and give it 1 star.
Well, we're
2 choices.
We are running out of power against the tech companies. Dick, my problems this week were feral hogs and mini games that assume I have a brand new controller.
Okay, my problems were blackouts and no erasure. There you go.
Well, guys, don't forget to vote on all the problems at biggestproblem.show and patreon.com/biggestproblems, where you check out all our bonus episodes this month. I think we might do the biggest problem in card games bonus episode.
Oh, yeah.
So if you have any good card game related problems,
because you're going to have Super Killer out, right?
By the time we do the bonus episode?
I guess not.
No.
You got to have it out before we sell a card game.
Yeah.
And you're going to have it out, you said, before the end of the month, right?
Sure.
You said that on the update that you sent out.
I did say that.
Okay, so yes.
Do we got to talk about the release?
What happened
stuff,
to buy my comic and it's gonna be so great?
Just let me make it good, okay? I'm gonna make it good and everyone's gonna like it. All right? I don't need this
people, they shouldn't have sent you money. They should have sent you an IOU.
Yeah, well.
Right?
I'll
buy it when it comes out.
That was your
You got
mistake.
it, buddy. I love it. I'm interested. I promise to buy it when it comes out.
It's funny. I got a guy email. I had a guy send me a message where he said, "I need money for my kids' X-rays." And I said, "$25 is not going to buy you an X-ray. Will you shut the fuck up and just wait for it?"
It should.
And then I said, don't be stupid. You're going to 10x your money on this thing. It's going to be better than any Boogie crypto coin you could have bought.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to believe you're going to 10x your money? I believe you will 10x your super killer money.
Yeah, I think you are.
Yeah, I believe that.
I think the
SEC
says you can.
I think it's a good investment. Although they're going after Roaring Kitty for just saying he likes GameStop stock. They're trying to charge him with securities fraud.
Yeah, because he's going to break the entire.
He's exposing that it doesn't make any. It's nothing. It's all.
I mean, he might literally break the transactional foundation of the entire stock market doing what he's doing. He almost did it the first time
because of all the.
Because the shares don't exist. All the naked shorting that these guys are doing,
so outlaw naked shorting. It's not his fault.
Well, the problem is the country's being run by a senile old man who doesn't understand.
Okay.
What do you mean? Okay.
He didn't set up the stock market. Naked short selling existed before Biden.
Yeah, it was a scam then.
It's always been a scam.
But how can these people stop a scam that when they can't even understand what day it is?
All right. Well,
that's what I'm saying.
If you elect Biden, he'll put a stop to it, like he said he'd do with Roe versus
Joe
Wade.
Biden. Yeah, right.
Yeah. If we elect him, he'll bring back Roe versus Wade.
You can't be voting for Joe Biden, can you, Jill? That's what you're voting for.
Who
right?
are you voting for?
Trump, obviously.
Why?
It's funny.
All right. Well, I think
said that. I don't even.
I think
he
it's
knows
funny
what he
to
said.
vote for Joe Biden.
But you think people
funny.
getting killed in YouTube videos is funny?
I didn't say it was funny. It's interesting. I said Camelot crashing the Timcast car into a wall would be funny, but man,
I do think the Timcast.
If he was driving anything else, I would not want.
Yeah,
if he was driving anything else, if he was driving the Cyberfrog car, I would not want him to crash it.
Yeah,
but I do want the Tim Crash car to burn. He doesn't have to be inside it.
Yeah,
it'd also be okay if it just burned in the fucking parking lot.
Yeah, if it was some kind of hate crime.
It's not even good. That's another thing where I go, how do you go from the Cyberfrog car? Can't you look at the Cyberfrog car, which looks awesome, and it actually won like a best looking car of the race.
Man, green is way faster than blue.
They had an award. It said like best car, the best car design. He said, "Oh, that's awesome. Hey, maybe
shit all over it."
Yeah, well, I was like, "Oh, well, this is interesting. Hey, maybe like some of these guys can move in and bring a little fucking design sense to. Frankly, half these cars look like dog shit."
And then the lamest guy in the world, who makes the worst content ever made.
Did you see on the car? It said on the Timcast car, it says news, politics, commentary, and you go, NPC. Are you doing? And I want to hope.
I didn't know that.
Dude, I was like, I don't think he did that as a bit. I think he put NPC on his car and he didn't even realize that he did it. I was like, I want to think that this is a bit, but I don't think it is.
No,
I think he's that stupid.
He is that stupid.
I'm like, how did you not think, oh, I put NPC on my car, I'm a moron.
Oh, God.
Like right click, open images. You click that. No, click into it.
Hey, I'm going to do whatever I want over here,
Do you want me to fix it or
off!
not?
I'm just fucking clicking on shit! All right, I know how to open an image!
You don't,
Fuck!
clearly.
Look, it's fine!
Right.
You can't right-click and open as on Instagram. Fuck off!
You can
I'm trying to find
Google,
not an Instagram link!
But you can do it from within Google.
God damn it!
I'm sorry I ruined it, all right? Wait, what else is written on the car? What are people circling? Cody Dennison in the news, politics, and culture car. Is that their actual slogan?
Timcast? I think it's beanie.
And the word Timcast isn't even like, can you get a logo? It's just the word Timcast.
What are these lines?
I don't know, but this car looks like dog shit. Like does Camelot go, hey, Tim, hey, thanks for sponsoring the car. Could we maybe make it not look like that? Okay, well, if you want it to look like dog shit, I'll drive the dog shit car.
Did Tim design this?
He must have.
What's the Morse code? Does it say like...
You know what? The Morse code probably does say something stupid, huh? It probably says, listen to my shitty music or something stupid.
Dot line.
Dot dash line. Yeah, it's dots and dashes, so it probably is
I'd
some
rather
cryptic.
listen to Morse code than his music.
Yeah.
Mersh and Phil
Morse
were
is fighting with Phil. I don't think Phil's coming back on this show. It was nice that he came in that one time.
It was nice.
But yeah,
I understand taking the payday, man, but
Mersh has been telling
music is just
Phil Labonte, who
shit.
Phil is a accomplished musician. He does make good music, but he's good friends with Tim Pool. And Mersh keeps asking him, he's like, hey, what's your favorite Timcast song? What's your favorite one?
Vito, I broke the mold. All you have to say,
You asked what's your
I'm
favorite.
Randy Quaid.
What's your favorite?
When you figured out that you could shoot the alien lasers right in the laser and they would blow up. I figured that out.
You did. You have to ask these people to
What's your
give an
favorite part?
honest opinion about a piece of media, and they just can't do it. What's your favorite Timcast
troll thing.
song?
Yeah.
The
What's
one
your
where he
favorite riff?
whines and like a little bitch about the culture war. News, politics. This looks like can you show the Cyberfrog car or whatever? People can look it up.
They
but
know what it looks
This
like.
looks so bad, dude. And it's just got like a stock blue gradient across it. There's nothing in the Morse code lines.
What is with the fucking Morse code lines?
I don't know.
This
Look
is
at how
Cyberfrog.
much better the
Rad.
fucking Cyberfrog car
yeah,
is.
Cool.
I'm just hoping that if we crash the Timcast car, they bring the Cyberfrog
We?
car back.
What are you talking
Well, we
about?
collectively, pray and hope for the Timcast car to smash into a wall. And of course, Cody will be fine, and we want him to be fine. We don't want Camelot to be hurt.
I want him
We
to
just
win.
want-
I
I
want
want him to win.
I want the race to be so tight that he
Yeah.
has to crash the car, especially and right into a guy's asshole as he's shitting. It shits all over the Timcast logo, and he wins the
Exactly.
race.
I want him to drive it.
Two Indian guys are lined up, like a whole row of them are shitting, and it hits their asshole as the shit comes out.
He crashes into the wall. The Timcast
Cody-
logo tears away, and the beautiful Cyberfrog paint
underneath.
job is left beneath.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
This just looks infinitely. This looks so good. That looks
cool.
like I want to own. Are they making models? I think they were talking
Like
about making
Hot
a match,
Wheels?
like a Hot Wheels car out of
I'm
it.
surprised you don't have Hot Wheels cars for your. Was it like a minimum order of like 10,000?
You know what? Maybe next one. I thought about doing a Lego minifigure. Those are actually hard to get done.
Really? Why?
Well,
Because the precision is because it's harder to make them.
I don't think any company. I think any company that makes the Lego minifigures, they use like actual Lego parts and they just paint them. So you gotta like pay to get a bunch of blanks and hand paint them.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't find a Chinese factory that puts that shit together.
What about an American factory?
What,
Why didn't you look
what
there?
American factory? It's a honestly, you can't make any of that stuff in America. I kind of get it, but like, there's no companies making that stuff in America.
Why is this circled? Why is this
I
thing
think let's see.
circled?
Very surprised with the insane amount of interest
Oh,
in the spots
that's where you
on
can
the car.
That's where you can put your ad.
Oh,
That's cool.
so
Okay.
each of those represents a potential sticker.
No, any open space.
Any
you can
open
put a sticker
space you
on.
can make. All right.
We could put a sticker of Super Killer.
Can I put a?
It's out soon.
Can I put a
It should
sticker
say
of Tim
that.
Pool with a gun to his fucking head and a bullet coming out the other side?
Okay,
And the bullet
okay.
says, "In Minecraft."
Why don't you bring this hate to Yellow Flash? You're always sucking his dick and complimenting him.
Well, the
and
problem is
stuff.
I don't have I only have that one picture of him in the fucking Naruto headband, Like Tim Pool, I can visualize,
Oh, okay.
a fucking bazooka blowing his but,
You sound like Null talking
with
about
Yellow
killing
Flash,
you.
I got to look at a fucking like cartoon character.
He was talking about how real men. Yellow Flash was saying
Yellow
that
Flash tweeted, yeah.
he said that children play blackjack, but real men play poker and dress up like Naruto.
Yeah, okay, that's the other thing. Why are all these guys paragons of masculinity? And they go, hey, you guys want to hear about the lolly pornography I was watching? And it's like, you're not the ultra fucking humanite, man. You're
Real
not-
men.
Yeah.
What?
Why is
Where'd
he
you
talking
read
shit?
that?
Who's talking shit about blackjack? It's just a
gambling.
table game. You just say, what do you think roulette is gay? Because a little ball spin. The ball is like a testicle, and you're gay if you play roulette. Oh, poker's for
What do you
men,
mean poker's
bro.
for men? What are you talking about?
I would honestly make the argument that poker is more gay than blackjack because you have to interact with other men and like blackjack.
You have to be
you just
sensitive to their feelings.
sit
You're
there and
looking at
drink.
8 other guys
Yeah.
and trying to learn their feelings.
Yeah.
Like they're your wife. It's fucking gay.
It's not masculine to play a
How do you feel? Do you feel
Ooh.
confident or do you feel afraid of your hand? Can you look in my eyes while I talk to you?
Blackjack, you can just sip a drink and try to get 21.
Sip. Whew.
Okay, you can guzzle down your big. Now you're fucking yellow. You know what's manly is the amount of whiskeys I'm pounding at that blackjack
I'm
table.
not an alcoholic because it's manly.
I don't know. Yellow Flash for some. What was that even a reference to? Was it Nick Rekieta was playing blackjack or something?
I don't know.
These guys, they're like desperation to.
Yeah.
They all know they're big anime nerds,
Yeah.
okay? But for some reason in their heads, They got to like walk around and be like, yeah, well, you know, I'm a big tough guy. Hey, Vito, I want to fight you. Okay, let's fight. Well, yeah,
I'm too busy playing poker.
And you're fucking man. I'm like, okay, you're not a masculine guy. Okay, don't.
I smoke cigars.
Don't swing your dick around. Oh man, I'm too busy.
My keyboard is made out of leather.
Yeah. Ugh.
Oh yeah.
Yo, Flash, the reason when you said
I go to a strip
you
club
wanted
to get a
fight
prostate
me,
exam.
I said, oh my God, let's do it. You're a little fucking anime nerd. All you think about is Naruto and bullshit, which, let's be clear,
Yeah.
I think about Naruto and bullshit too, but at least I'm like self-aware of the fact that I'm like, yeah, I'm not like a fucking cyber badass or whatever the fuck you think you are. All right, what are we?
And this
what is
looks like shit.
It looks fine.
Just because a woman drew it, that's why you're standing up for
the
it.
character design is stupid. I still don't know why he's fucking Egyptian, and I know he's going to explain it in the lore, but it's
What's the
a bad
on the
idea.
art-wise? What's the deal with this visor? What's it reflecting? A fucking portal? What's the reflection of this? It's just like, let me just make stuff to fill in the space. There's nothing behind it. What does this say about what's going on? What is his power? Is he shooting electricity? He wears a gay little scarf like Launchpad McQuack? What's the fucking point of this picture? What's the fucking point of this picture? Tell me why this is not AI.
I don't know.
In 3 words or less. Explain to me how this is not an AI.
His thumb
You can't do it.
His thumb is kind of like looks like it's broken.
His thumb looks like a fucking finger. How many Garfield fingers does this guy have? Does he like lasagna? Does Yellow Flag? Is it about bringing lasagna to Japan?
My problem is the amount of Garfield comparisons we're doing in this fucking episode.
It just looks like his fingers look like fucking Garfield.
I think honestly the biggest problem
It
here.
looks like shit.
It just looks like the Gold Ranger. It doesn't look like a unique design. This just looks like.
What's going on in this?
fucking Gold
What's going on
Ranger.
in his eye mask and his ski goggles?
It looks like he has a big old eyeball.
What's up with this fucking cape? What's up with this scarf? Did he knitted himself?
It's look.
Where is this attached? Where is this attached?
This is not how I would do a World War II comic book. I'll say that.
Where's this fin attached on his arm? Is it attached into outer space? Because it's attached here. It's attached to this part of the arm right here. Yeah. I know. I've seen a person before. I can identify where things are coming out on their body. But then where's this attached? Because his hand's like this, open. So it should be right here. That's where it is on this one. So does he have one brace is over here on his elbow, and then the fin is attached in outer space beyond the elbow?
The fin is probably...
Hey, Tone, I'm like fucking Polly Walnuts, right? Hey, Tone, how come that got wooden doors, right?
I see what you're saying.
You know that
about the
meme?
fin. I know what you're saying.
Well, what is it?
I don't.
What's this leg? What's this leg doing down
I'm
here?
not going to spend all this time thinking about it, okay? I'm
Look
going
at
to
the leg.
wait to read.
Vito, look at the leg.
I know. He's got
Look at the
a
leg.
weird little leg that looks like it's breaking off.
It's sticking out like a sassy...
I know. It should probably be behind. It probably actually shouldn't even be visible in this
It should be
angle.
back here.
Yeah, it should be back there.
If he's doing one of these...
I know. I agree.
It looks like...
I agree.
It looks like complete shit! This drawing looks like dog shit!
Look, I'm more interested in the story. That's it. I want to see what the story is. I think the character looks stupid. I think it's a stupid design.
And the drawing looks stupid.
The drawing-
And the drawing is bad.
Oh, it's got some nice cross hatching. How's that? Look at that. Hey,
That's what I do when I make a drawing. And I know it
come
sucks.
On. You gotta.
Oh my god!
There's definitely some amount
It's
of.
gonna put you in a wood chipper, and this is how you're responding.
This lady who drew this thing is not gonna put me in a wood chipper. I don't know anything about this lady. Okay.
I'd like her to draw a fingernail. I want her to prove to me that you could draw a man's fingernail.
I will wait to read the comic.
So it's got like, look at this, it's like a hand of dildos. What is going on these? What is this?
I'm not. All that I think matters in comics. I read a lot of comics that don't have great art. I think you can have, as long as the art, communicates the story. That's what matters. It's a lot of
What's
comics
the
with
story
bad
here?
art. It's a comic cover of a guy gonna punch a thing. Man, I'm not gonna think about it that hard. Yeah,
What do you mean think about it?
You could have more. You know what? This is probably a bad cover image because I don't know where you're gonna put the logo or whatever else. It's gonna cover up the back.
Look at this
arm.
exciting background. See in the photo, she dragged it from black in Photoshop, went to gradient yellow and black.
I agree.
Black,
The gradient
and then
is
went,
bad. I very much
clicked
don't.
here
I
and
don't
then
like the
dragged it
background.
up here and
I
went
agree.
voila. Done.
It's a bad background.
Done.
I can definitely agree with
How
that.
much can I pay for this gradient? Click and then unclick.
The coloring is bad.
Oh,
The
let me do it
background
again,
is
actually.
bad.
The
The colors
angle
are
wasn't right
bad.
there. I'm going to drag it right here. Ooh, there we go. Now that's a spicy gradient.
I don't know how it's going to work as a cover because again, once you put the title on here, it's going to cover up his fist or his front. So maybe
Everything should be covered up. Looks like crap.
I am excited to learn what it's about.
Looks like it was shit right out. And where's the face looking?
The only thing
Bro, the face is fucking not even in the right plane of existence. This is the fucking punch, right?
comic critic Dick Masterson nailing him again.
I don't see what the big deal is, and then everyone's mad at me for just saying that I don't like the picture. It's fucking my fault.
That's a fair criticism. You don't have to like it.
You should
I
have seen
agree.
when they replaced Pinky in the Huntington Library art gallery. Oh man, that makes this look like nothing.
Wait, well, who's Pinky?
The painting, they took it down. Here, let me show
I don't
you
know
the thing.
this.
You
I
don't know this story?
No.
This is another episode.
Okay.
I don't want to get into it today.
Huntington
It's so
Art
it's
Library.
so upsetting.
Was it like an offensive photo or something?
It was a painting.
Was it offensive painting that had to take it
It's
down?
a great, beautiful painting. And
Of
they
what?
replaced it.
What was it of?
A girl. It's a painting. What do you mean? What is it of?
I don't know.
That's a great painting. What is it of? What will that help with?
I mean, there's paintings of other
It's a painting
stuff.
of a bunch of
It's not
clocks.
always-
Does that help?
They have that. That's not.
Yeah,
like-
no shit.
Maybe
All
it
right,
could
all
have
right,
been.
all right.
Okay.
Vote up finger paint. Holy shit.
That
Yeah.
guy's got finger
Stupid
paint.
fucking problem when Dick first mentioned that.
Yeah.
But the other day, I ripped out a hangnail a little too aggressively,
Ooh.
and my finger got fucking infected, and my right ring finger is probably double the size of my left one. And
Oof.
it's fucking purple. It looks like an eggplant. Probably going to have to get it chopped off. Vote up
Finger pain.
Vote up finger pain.
I remember one time I burned my thumb. That really sucked.
What were you doing?
Cooking something. And then we went out to dinner, and it really was hurting. So I had a glass of water, and I just had my thumb in the water.
Yeah.
The people I was with were like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "It just fucking hurts. I don't know."
Finger pain, man. What do
Yeah.
you mean to tell you? You see what I'm doing?
Yeah. For some reason, the water made it feel better.
That guy's right. Everyone was picking on my problem, but it's probably it's easily the biggest problem.
I mean, other parts of your body can hurt as well.
But it's not as bad as
it's like
finger
your problem
pain.
is just pain, you know?
No. Because you're always doing stuff with your fingers. Like back pain is different than finger pain. Neck pain is different than finger pain. Finger pain is more aggravating.
I would think back pain would be worse than finger pain.
I don't think so. Because when you have back pain, everyone's really like...
You ever hear anybody complain about their chronic finger? Well,
Because everyone makes fun of
guys
you.
with arthritis, maybe.
Yeah, arthritis.
But back pain is way more common.
If you have
of
back
a-
pain, everyone's like, oh, God, get to bed. What can I do for you?
Which disc did you
I'll walk the
slip?
dog.
Yeah.
But finger pain, people just make fun of you.
You might have a point.
Okay.
Hey, Dick. Hey, Tubby Tits. I mean, Vito.
All right, well, that's the end of that one.
Hemorrhoids.
No. Nope.
I didn't know he said that. I just read it.
Here's a new rule for the voicemails. If you start off with "Hey Tubby Tits," we don't listen to the voicemail. I'm instituting a new rule. Isn't that a fun rule? You guys have the smallest amount of basic decorum within the fucking voicemail.
Sounds like a guy who would put half-eaten red vines back.
Sounds like that. All right, I'm sick of this shit. You can just do the problem. People want to hear the problem. You don't need to go, "Hey, fatty McOinks McGee, fucking pig tits."
October's coming.
All right, it's exhausting. It's fucking stupid.
It feels like Monday, honestly.
I was excited for that. I was excited to hear what he was going to say, but you know what? I don't want to hear it now. So.
Okay, you messed up, buddy.
Yeah.
And we need to vote up Vito's Twitter account as the biggest problem in the universe.
Okay.
So, two things that Vito did this week that are overly illustrative of this problem.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, complaining about MrBeast building homes.
Oh, did
while
you?
the only thing you're contributing to society is trying to steal cards magic cards from Target.
Yeah.
And then also complaining that animation studios aren't using U.S.
We did that.
talent.
Yeah. Were you complaining about MrBeast?
Yeah, but that's valuable. He builds the homes. People can say that's valuable, and I think it's valuable for me to point out how fucking gay it is.
To build people homes?
Who gives a shit?
Well, the people.
Yeah, I know. So what? If you give them $50, they'd probably be happy about it too.
Yeah. So you'd have a problem with that, though, right? MrBeast going around giving out $50.
It's the whole like, oh, I'm American. Look at what a great philanthropist I am, and it's all just like stupid marketing bullshit. It's all manufactured.
Homes. Well, they're manufactured. Yeah.
It is specifically designed to sell you candy bars. That's it. That's the only thing. That's
but
the only
he
reason
uses
it
that
exists.
money to make homes.
Okay,
Do
so
you have a problem with that?
So if the Frito-Lay Corporation just built houses, that would be
that'd be great.
Great, sure, do it. Go nuts.
What do you mean? Sure, go nuts. You have a house. What do you care?
I don't have a house. I wish
you have
I
an
had.
apartment.
I have an apartment.
They have. People don't have homeless people don't have houses.
It's just this like low grade, like nobody could ever take the time to learn about any actual philanthropy that's going on in the world.
What's more actual than building houses?
There's like charities and there's guys
Those are
devoting their
scams.
lives to doing stuff.
Charities are total. They just take money.
The only thing that's ever visible is that retarded kid who fucking crashes trains into the ground, going, "Oh, I went and there's a bunch of black people and I gave them a house. Look how great I am."
Were they black?
I think so. It was like Nigeria.
No,
it was
It was Latin America. It's got to be.
Well, that's a little.
It wouldn't be the same.
Yeah.
So you think people should be giving money to scam NGOs?
No, I don't think anybody should give money to anything. Just stop. Who cares?
Okay. What if he had taken away people's houses?
That would be better.
Support that?
Yes.
You would like that?
I would like that.
I don't get the MrBeast hate either.
I don't.
If I had that much money, I would give people houses. So MrBeast is good like me.
I mean, I think that
you
is,
wouldn't. You
that
would
is,
take
I
the
think
money
that is.
for yourself.
You know what? That is probably the mentality. As someone goes, if I would do the same thing.
That's
if I was
true,
a
though. I
millionaire.
would. If the government stopped taking my money, I would give my money away.
I think all the content that guy makes is this like sick.
Oh.
You know how all these like kids, they go, I want to be YouTube guys, right?
Yeah.
Because they have in their head.
MrBeast.
Well, yeah, because they look at MrBeast and they go, because MrBeast, he's such a good guy, and then
But he
I
is.
could
He
give
also
people houses, and I can
He didn't sell out
cure
his
the
trans
blind
friend.
and whatever.
Yeah,
else.
literally cured the blind.
The only reason he didn't sell out his trans friend is because he sat down with the corporate board that owns him. I forget what the name of it is.
That owns him?
Yes, they own his brand.
MrBeast.
MrBeast is not a guy. MrBeast is a manufactured celebrity in the vein of a.
Okay.
No, it's like literally. It's like one of these. Look up who owns it. I forget who owns it, but
He's
basically,
just a guy, though. He's just like out there going like,
he's
hey,
a guy
I'm
who
MrBeast.
is making YouTube videos, and then instead of, you remember YouTube was supposed to be like an organic thing. It's just guys making their own things. Instead, a bunch of guys in Hollywood. Who
A bunch
could
of guys?
be any religion,
Yeah, right.
decided, hey, we could control this. So they showed up and they said, listen, we want to take you, we want to make you into one of these manufactured celebrities. We're going to carefully cultivate your public image. We're going to come up with these schemes that make it appear that you're a great philanthropist. Like, this guy's not.
But he is giving houses to
They're
people.
giving houses to people.
Somebody's got a house. Right?
Sure, they had that fucking. Okay, so what? Like, yeah, they had that TV show where you build a guy a house. Remember that one?
Move that truck, right?
Was that what it was called? The one where they go to, like, some poor, destitute family, and they go, we lost our house in the hurricane.
Yeah.
And then you make a bunch of poor people porn of going, look how shitty.
Poor people porn.
Yeah, basically. Look at how poor these fucking people are. But thankfully.
But why are you so upset by it? By a guy building houses for people?
Because it's fake. Because it's not him building
the houses
house.
are real. Do you have a problem with him getting credit for the houses, or that the houses are being built?
I have a problem with the fact that people don't understand what this is being done for.
Ads.
Okay?
Everyone
Ads.
knows it's for ads.
Okay.
No one thinks MrBeast is building houses for fun.
So just say, wow, what a great ad campaign. If that's what people were saying, I would go, yes, you're right. It is a great ad campaign. But they don't say that. They say, MrBeast is such a good guy. And I go,
Yeah, he is.
no,
Why
he's
not?
He's just running an effective ad
But
campaign.
he didn't turn on his trans friend, though. He didn't have to do that.
The corporate boardroom sat down and they weighed the financial effects of turning on his trans friend, and it was like 60-40, where they said, well, if you turn on your trans friend, we'll get a bunch of right-wing dollars, but they don't have as much money as the left-wing guys, so we're going to go the other way with it.
You are so cynical.
Do you really think MrBeast sat down and said, I got to stand next to my friend? Or do you think he went to a boardroom and he sat down with a bunch of guys from Hollywood, of whoever knows whatever they're from, and they said, listen, here's what we've calculated how we're going to handle this situation?
Why do you think that he's not a super famous millionaire? You think he has to listen to a bunch of bored people
Yes.
more than any other celebrity?
I don't think he has to listen to them, but he trusts them to manufacture the image that he's putting out there.
So nothing good that he does is because of him. It's all because of some shadowy organization that's maliciously
they're not
helping
shadowy.
people.
Their name's out there.
Okay, that's maliciously helping people to advertise.
Yes. Well, not maliciously helping people. They're coming up with fun ad campaigns. And the ad campaigns are hey, we gave money away and we did this, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And you should buy our shitty candy bar and you should buy a MrBeast cheeseburger because they want to expand
What
MrBeast
organization
out.
do you think is good? Doing good?
Bill
Name-
Gates is doing a lot of good stuff.
Bill Gates.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation took care of all those mosquitoes. George Soros is killing it. Soros is killing it right now.
I bet you love Soros.
You know, he's helping get all those DAs in there.
Okay. Here we go.
I don't like fake. I don't like manufactured shit. You know.
But he's helping people.
He's not. Sure. He
obviously is.
They are helping people in a way that results in the most possible net good for their business. So that's like when BP goes, hey, we've set up all these clean energy initiatives. Can you believe it? We helped repair this village, and then they go and they fucking
but BP is dumping oil everywhere. MrBeast isn't dumping any oil everywhere.
No, but like the company that he works for, I'm sure is doing, I don't know, some sort of shady bullshit. And they're also ruining fucking YouTube with all this manufactured personality trash. They've destroyed the human attention span by reducing entertainment down to crashing cars into each other.
So?
I know. Well, people should just be watching pigs die and Chinese people get sucked into industrial legs.
You have this hatred of life, I think. You have this liberal conception of any rock in the universe is as important as a human life. I feel equally about that.
I have a belief that the human race currently exists in a pocket of lies and subterfuge. Where the reality
is your name Holden Caulfield?
Reality, I am the catcher in the rye.
Did you see a lot of phonies around everywhere?
There's a lot of fucking phonies. And if I see that John Lennon motherfucker, I'm going to put a bullet between his eyes.
Okay. Then what? Yeah.
And we have these manufactured celebrities that people
love him.
They form these parasocial relationships with, and they go, MrBeast.
But if it was so easy, why aren't there like 10 MrBeasts?
There are. There's a lot of these guys.
Who's another one? Dr. Disrespect?
What's that? iShowSpeed actually seems a little like still his own kind of guy.
Okay, you like him.
He seems like a nicer guy. I don't know. I don't know enough about him.
Because he tried to steal MrBeast's money. So you like him.
No, I don't know. He seems all right, but. Look, some guys are a little more, but again, at the end of the day, you're never going to.
So there is no other MrBeast.
There are other a lot of Minecraft guys or whatever else.
But they're not building houses for people.
I'm sure they're doing like charity streams and whatever else. I don't know, man. Look, the point.
Remember when you said you'd give like $50 to charity?
In relation to what? I don't know. Yeah, I'll do that.
It was when you reported Alex Jones, when you tweeted.
Oh, yeah. Well, nobody took me up on that, so I don't have to do shit. All I'm saying is that, like, people are intensely drawn to the fakest, most manufactured people out there. Okay. And, like, that's the... Like, okay. And I go, why would you not as a human being... And we've also entered an era where if anybody is, like, the slightest bit... rough around the edges or says something you don't like, we go, we got to sand that down. We got to get rid of that.
Yeah.
And you're like, no, don't get rid of that. I want complicated human beings. I want, you see they're going at like Steve Albini, who just died.
I don't know who that is.
Steve Albini is the guy who produced like that Nirvana record In Utero. He's like famous music producer, and he also he was like very important to like early punk music. Yeah, he's like a guy. And now they're doing the late
punk, which is authentic.
It was.
Right? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's lost some of that.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing. Marketing destroys all cultures. We're seeing that right now. We know that.
Okay.
Did you see like that guy who's doing that little wizard bit where he like hops around as a little wizard?
Yeah, a little green wizard.
Yeah, you're like, that's funny. And like the other day, the Duolingo people were like, what if our mascot did that little wizard thing? I'm like, don't steal his bit. Let us have this meme for 2 seconds.
Who cares? Why are you so possessive about memes?
It's like I said, that's the reason I think everybody's drawn towards Nazism is because it's the only
Gabe Hoffman.
Look.
Attention, Gabe Hoffman. This is what that sound you're looking for? That clip you're looking for?
When punk rock was popular, why was punk rock popular? Because it was outside.
Sounded different.
Well, also it was outside the mainstream. It was like, look at us, we're wearing outrageous clothing. Society hates us. We're on the outside.
Yeah.
And then eventually it just became cool and it became part of the thing. And now you market. Now you go to see the Spider-Man movie and there's a spider punk because it's just completely normalized. Okay. And you move on to here's grunge culture. It's outside the mainstream. We don't like it. And here's our dark sound or whatever else.
Old?
No. Here's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And like the hippies we're outside. We're on the outside, and then we give the world a Coke, and the hippie subculture gets taken over.
Great.
Okay, but they can never take the Nazi subculture away. The marketers can never go, hey, buy a Coke. It's got Hitler on the bottle now. You will always be, it is the ultimate counterculture. You will always be on the outside. But even now, we're even losing that because if you go on like Twitter.
Who's we?
Well, just like society is like normalizing. It's almost getting to the point where being a Nazi is not like even a big deal anymore.
Well, yeah, you guys took that by calling everyone a Nazi.
I know, and the next thing you know, you're going to go buy a fucking bag of Doritos, and they're going to have a little swastikas on every
Pedophile
chip.
gaming. No, it's going to be a swastika with a X over, like a no smoking sign over it.
I think,
right?
I think these guys on the internet, and you call them edgelords or whatever else, but in a way, they're going, I want a subculture that I know will never be infiltrated with the mainstream. It will never.
But that's not how culture works.
What are you talking about? I think that people want to belong to a counter.
All these guys, not how it works.
All these guys are obsessed with being the counterculture. Eric July is obsessed. We are the counterculture. We hate the libtards. We're on the outside. They pushed us out, and we're making our own thing.
It grows and becomes something else.
Yeah, except for the Nazis. The Nazis get to have their own little...
there's like buy Fritos if you hate Nazis. That's how it was co-opted.
Okay. Well, that's a little different.
How?
I'm just saying I understand, why they're not. And then the white supremacist guys, you get in a club and you never have to worry.
Lay's goes, no, not buy us if you hate Nazis. And then Ruffles goes like, we didn't say anything.
Ruffles.
That's
the
so
chip
that means
that will
it's
look
the Nazi
the other
chip.
way.
Yeah. I don't know.
I've been noticing a lot of things, but I won't say what they were.
Ruffles makes a lot of noise if you're hiding anywhere. Huh? I'm not saying we engineered the chips to get Anne Frank caught.
Ruffles. Yeah, were they in the attic? We're not saying they weren't.
We don't know. They're not anymore. That's what we know.
All I know is I see MrBeast as the ultimate form of like
Are you gonna be having these
manufactured
meltdowns
fakery.
about like culture when you're like 90 years old? You know how many cycles of
No, I'll have already done the big job by then.
Okay.
I just don't know how Dick Masterson somehow is the shining light of like fairness on this like internet crap.
All these
I've been
guys suck.
talking so much shit about Boogie for like a year now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it has Boogie on to explain himself. Like none of these fucking other guys like Mudahar, fucking Coffee Joe, all that shit. They all like they put on that facade of where like they act like they care about things and all this shit. They don't give a fuck about anything.
They don't
They're
care.
clearly megalomaniacs. Dick has no reason other than the fact that he thinks it's funny that Boogie did something to have him on his show. And he has him on happily. It's not like some fucking snipe. I know the next episode Dick's going to say, you hope Boogie dies probably. But Boogie fucking knows that. I don't know. I'm getting worked up about internet crap.
I think the dumbest thing in the whole situation is there's not a single known like victims of the scam or whatever. That's pretty good.
Free Riley.
That's pretty
This
good.
is probably the worst shirt I own.
Yeah, I was gonna say who put that together.
But it's a nice material. The Sam Hyde shirt, the material could be better.
Sam Hyde. Well, Sam Hyde does those like thick. Those are the shirts you get at the flea market. You know,
They're very thick.
they're very thick. I think you can't do those graphics that he's doing. I think you need a thick shirt.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I don't think you can. I don't think it's a thinner.
You can
shirt.
work in this shirt though. It's not going to break down.
Yeah,
I just prefer it more like
those are the
softer
rapper
shirt.
shirts. You get all the rap guys get their logos on them.
Yeah, Boogie didn't do anything wrong. He didn't do
except snivel like a little bitch and apologize.
Yeah, I don't like
but
that.
making the coin was like cool and
it's funny.
And
I'm
sure in the back of the head he's like, maybe it'd be cool if it went up. But I'm sure he also went.
It
probably
could,
not
but
gonna.
yeah, not gonna. The guys who are ripping on him are not part of meme coin or crypto culture.
Somebody said there's like 20 meme coins launched every day.
That sounds very low.
Yeah, I honestly, it might have been a much higher number. It's like
you can just
make
go,
one.
you go plug it in. If you're part of like the new, I mean, it's shifting now from like the whatever Twitter generation are now boomers, and all the kids are on Telegram and TikTok, and they don't give a fuck about what anyone's opinion is on Boogie. Coffeezilla, they're like, yeah, I don't need you to tell me. I don't need you to warn me about the dangers.
Watch
of
out,
crypto,
guys!
Dad.
Ooh, you might lose money on crypto.
You might lose $100. Yeah, this guy turned $100 into like $20 million. So
it's one of these like
shit.
there's like these stock things that people think they have to complain about because they think it makes them smart. You know,
like what?
Like AI art is going to destroy everything.
Yeah.
Or cryptos. All these crypto guys are NFTs are the worst thing. Oh man, why would you buy a digital thing? And it's
because you can buy it for $20 and sell it for $2 million. That's why.
Yeah. Also,
did that help?
I don't know,
Did that
man.
explain it for you?
Well, also those same guys go, "Hey, check out my PlayStation trophies," and I go, "Hold the fuck on for a second. What do you mean? What? It's a digital representation of me being good at a video game or whatever." It's like, okay, well, I got a digital representation of the Boogie's fucking asshole. Who cares? It's the same amount of bullshit.
Yeah.
You're putting stock in little digital achievements.
Okay.
Let's do some super chats.
Oh shit, there's a lot.
I also think there's going to be some curious ones. We said a lot of stuff this episode. Well, guys, get your super chat. Well, I talked about how I watch videos of people dying, and then I said MrBeast should let people not have houses.
Okay.
Well, we're having a lot of fun.
Hold on. I need to do something real fast.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. And I just need to load up the Team Guy song.
You don't have to do that.
Just
That's
in
not
case.
important.
Just in case.
It's not necessary.
Go ahead.
Okay. Let's see. SB for 2. Vito, we believe in you. You got it. Thank you for not killing yourself. Random guy for 5. Vito seems low at it. Okay, fuck you. Chris Schofield for 2. Koof is the man. Synthetic Shinobi for 10. I wanted to update the Gavin McDickless claim that Dick stole the Dates of Wars bit from him. Dick was 100% on the money that Gavin made it too serious and not funny at all.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to send us a clip of that.
Lemon Saki did. I have it.
And is it just not funny?
I haven't watched it yet. I can watch it after this guy's
Okay.
comments.
Synthetic Shinobi for 10. Taylor brought the topic up by giving Dick props for a funny bit, and Gavin immediately got jealous and said his version was better despite it being about something other than wars. Oh, so they were talking about it on PKA.
Okay.
Synthetic Shinobi for another 10. Taylor also fundamentally misunderstood the bit, pointing out how women
understood, he says.
Oh, fundamentally understood the bit, pointing out how women are out of touch and shouldn't be able to vote given that they don't understand history and how it still affects modern-day issues.
Yeah, the point of the bit is that it's not that women don't know, it's that they think, like...
They don't have a grasp of history.
Vietnam happened in the 90s.
Yeah.
Like, that's how bad... The point is not that they don't know, it's that what they think they know is so dumb and wrong.
It is very interesting that... you do kind of need a grasp of history because you can go, oh, well, that was this time period.
You have to have the right century,
well,
you know? It's like, when was the Civil War? 1995. Okay. So you don't get, like, there's no possible way you should have an input on
they
what's
see,
going on.
black guys on the street and they go, that guy was a slave 20 years ago.
Right,
And you go,
right.
No.
But they think that.
They do.
So then when they see stuff happening, it's, like, really easy to, this is a brain that is, like, putty.
Was it what movie was it where you see the old lady and he goes, yeah, you must have thought it was pretty cool when steam engines were invented, right? And she's like, I'm not that fucking old yet.
All right, here. Do you want to watch it?
This is Gavin explaining how you stole his bit, supposedly.
I guess, yeah. Let me see.
That's very exciting. I'm very excited.
All right.
Gavin, just be funny. Stop being a cantankerous.
I mean, he's got $1 billion
bitch.
from selling Vice. Shouldn't he be happier?
I don't know what he wants out of life. He seems like a deeply unhappy person.
He doesn't have $1 billion. He got out early.
He got out. He got a couple $1 million payday.
It's not $1 billion. Yeah.
Well, okay. Vice ended up not being worth anything in the long run. So
Yeah, but the founders made money.
Yeah, if they stocked it away. Yeah.
If they what?
Well, I think him and that aren't there only him and the other guy? It's him and the other guy.
The other guy got
way
$1
more
billion,
money.
and
yes.
Gavin got like 10 million or something like that.
Yeah.
And then he became insufferable and lame.
Well, he's got compound media. He's having a lot of fun. Actually, I don't think he is having a lot of fun. He seems miserable.
You guys were talking about like the people on those protests not knowing what they're talking about, and it reminded me of this. I'll call it theory that Dick Masterson was talking about a long time ago, where he's like, if you're ever in like a serious like political discussion with like a woman, because he's big on the woman stuff, he's like, ask them what year the most common wars in history started, and you will immediately realize their level of understanding of the world. So he'll be like,
Vietnam.
You know, ask him when did like what years? Give me the gist. Like when was World War I? Like kind of like, and he said to try this with the women in your life, and I did with a couple, and they didn't know. Like they'd be like, I don't know, like 1895 something.
No, yeah, I could do ballparks. 1911, 1918. Like you can be close. Yeah. I think he stole that from me.
Ooh.
My thing was I said that exact thing verbatim, but I said ask him the population of America.
That's not the same at all.
That's not the same.
That's completely different.
That's got nothing to do with history, Gavin, you fucking idiot. That's got nothing to do with having like a well-reasoned point of view on politics.
I also
fucking population of America.
Is it 6.5 billion is America, or is that the world?
It's the world.
Yeah. So I don't know America. 1.7 billion.
Gavin, let's see.
You will not get. I asked one lesbian I was arguing with about illegal immigration. I said, "You're not going to believe me, by the way, so get ready." I said, "How many illegals do you think are in this country?" Now, the left usually says 12, although it's been 12 with fucking
12 million
Biden. And the right, if you're really like right, you say 30. That's the range. 12 to 30 seems to be the range. She said,
"Hilarious." Okay.
I don't know. I don't know population stuff.
70 billion.
With a B.
70 billion.
It's a big number.
Billion.
Oh, damn.
And my dad's a mathematician, and I said, Dad, work out for me how many people could possibly fit in America shoulder to shoulder. He spent like 20 hours on it. He was like, can I freeze leaks?
Oh, God. Fucking accent. Bro.
Well, you know.
He stole that from me. What I like to do
Once my magazine shows up, you guys don't have to worry about Vice again. You know, you'll have Vito magazine.
He must be pissed that he's on a show and people are talking about me, funny stuff that I did, and I'm not there. You know? That's like the worst thing.
I would think Gavin McGinnis being like a multi-million, like I would think he should be in a world where he's above appearing on any of these shows. Not to,
really?
Not to cast shade on PK. I don't know. It just feels like, shouldn't he be a mover and shaker in some sort of and not I mean, he's been kicked out of Hollywood, obviously, but shouldn't he be producing movies or documentaries or something?
He did a movie that was okay. I mean, it was okay.
What was
it wasn't
that?
good.
I didn't see that.
It was like What Makes a Man.
Yeah.
It was competent, you know, competently made.
It seems like he just that podcast he does. It seems like spinning his wheels. You know, it's like I don't know what else to do, but I still want to be.
Well, he
seen.
pushed out with the Proud Boys.
Yeah,
he sold them out when it got too hot. Right?
No,
like he's a culture warrior until you have to like pay it.
His culture war plan was a real bad idea.
Tiny
I mean, he did get steamrolled though, and they were like, "We're going to label you a terrorist organization." I'm like, "Oh, Jesus Christ!"
And then he bitched out.
Well, I would have probably bitched out.
You definitely would have.
Yeah, well, whatever, because the FBI is nuts. You've seen what
I mean, yes, you would have bitched out. You would bitch out to Yellow Flash.
I would not
with nothing. You're complimenting him left and right.
I'm not.
You tried to dox Riley to that guy. What was that guy's? Mark Miller.
Mark
Smiller.
It's Mark Miller.
You bend over backwards, but the problem is Gavin wants people to think he's like
Enrique
me,
Tarrio
but he's more like
got
you.
20 years for fucking sending a text message like, "Way to go, guys!" All right, don't tell me I bitched out. I would have bitched out immediately.
So, Gavin.
I don't want nothing to do with the fucking Proud Boys. The FBI's got a fucking hate boner for those guys. Anyway, Dick Paninsky is just going to have a Vito's booty. Yeah, you'll get a Vito's booty. Steve for 2 says play the Vito team guy stinger, but that's not enough money.
Not enough. It's got to be $6.
Britzman for 2 says 100 big ones on the board. That's not how that works, Britzman. Dick Paninsky for $5.56. Team guys are a real big problem, like Vito the gay team guy.
Penisecki.
Dick
Penisecki. Yeah.
I think there's a song about that, but I can't remember. J-Rob detailing Ireland for €5. I love this show. Cheers, boys, with clinking glasses. Jacob for 320 yen. Coup for 2. Firm handshakes. FR8242.
Firm handshakes to all the pedophiles.
For $20 says TikTok.
Courtesy of the quartering.
Oinktober or something.
Oinktober is coming up.
Joseph Reed for
Get
$6 USD. Vito said that $5 wasn't enough to play the team guy theme. Here's $6 for Vito the team guy.
The gay team guy. Vito the gay team guy.
Shut up. This is not that good.
DI rules.
So stupid.
Vito the gay team.
All right, we got it. I get it.
No. He paid $6.
Female game characters should look more like men.
Vito the fat team guy.
I think we got the point.
Wait a minute, no.
Hate never happened.
Vito the gay team guy.
Brought to you.
All right,
That's the best part.
No.
Sarkeesian's agenda since 2018.
Somebody needs to cut off that tag.
The tag is the best part.
It's so bad. It's not funny. Coup for 2. Thanks for not killing yourselves. Coup for 5. Do we have a countdown timer for the Deadpool premiere? No. Ray Possessed for 5. Shout out to my boyfriend Nick, who turns 15 today. Happy birthday. Girl Lips, first name Nick, I get it. Black Crimson for 5 Australian. Thanks for the snacks. Thanks for not killing yourselves. The Locks for 2. Hey Vito, sorry I called you fat and gay. DS Coof.
That was nice of him.
Thank you for not killing Coof. I can never kill Coof. He makes such great stickers. Random Guy for 5. Are you looking for your stupid gay eye patch or something?
No, I'm looking for my hammer. Oh, here it is. Got it.
Why do you need your hammer?
Just in case.
Jesus Christ. Okay, Random Guy for 5. Look at the time. It's look like it's time for another round of Vito the gay team guy stinger.
Oh wait,
Is
no,
5
$6.
Canadian?
$6.
Yeah, I don't know if
it's gotta
5
be
Canadian
$6.
transfers
Canadian's
for.
like 10.
Peter Get for 5. Vito the late team guy. Late. Austin Nix for 2. Gay. You guys can just do the song.
Vito the gay team guy.
I'll just put the lyrics in the super chats. Cole Marklin for 2. Vito, any updates on the thermos? Everybody's getting a thermos.
Oh.
Justin Broderick for 2. Just want to say I really enjoyed the last show. Oh, with Ralph?
Thanks.
That was good. And then Ralph went on to do a stellar interview with Nick Rekieta. One of the greatest broadcasting interviews I think you've ever seen. Got some really hard-hitting questions in there like, hey Nick, how you been? It's not great. Really knocked it out of the park. Got the exclusive Rekieta interview. Drunken Atheist Studio for 2 USD. Biggest hangover in the universe.
Yeah, no shit.
I think that's what somebody had. Government name for 5. Paying child support isn't cool. Paying your favorite pet-o is worth every penny. Chaturgery for 10. Imagine Cato Gooding, the polemyth, invents a robot to tell you his 5-paragraph log line. But instead it just yells bidness and chuck dicks in my ass.
Bidness.
Nobody wants that.
Bidness.
Feeds and dicks. Nobody wants that.
I can't wait for one of those morons to make another comic book to make fun of. Eric July.
Yeah. I do want to see what Yellow Flash's comic is.
Yeah, because it's going to be terrible. Because it's a stupid premise.
Think he's smart enough to write a story. He's
probably
a dumb
gonna
guy.
He likes an anime with a bunch of kids getting raped. That's a 12 out of 10 for him.
It's a lot of these guys are just actually dumb.
Yeah.
The fact that they're able to upload, and if you've ever seen his videos, it's just a screen capture of his computer. Like there's no amount of.
Well, Johnny Depp was on trial today, and I do believe him.
It's like
Amber Heard.
How do people end up watching that and they go, "This is what I want"? Just a dumb guy
Put it in my
saying,
veins.
having angry opinions. Utah-based Armenian, the Wokes. You know what the most infuriating thing about Yellow Flash's channel is? Is that he doesn't know how to baseline shift apostrophes. Have you seen that?
What's that?
Can we show his channel real quick?
I guess, yeah.
All right, type in.
What do you mean?
Go to YouTube. Yellow Flash on YouTube.
Channel? YouTube.
You would think at some point.
What the fuck?
You think at some point you would go, I've been making YouTube videos for a while. I should probably just learn how to use Photoshop correctly.
Okay.
That's just a thing I should do.
Yeah.
Okay, so here, let's look at his thumbnails really quick. If we go to videos, can I pop this up? Is this his channel?
I don't know. Is it?
Yeah. Okay. Put this on.
Okay, here.
Yeah, you can say this is nitpicky, but again, this is a man with how many subscribers? Like 1 million now?
Yeah.
Okay,
What's your
450,000. Okay, like an apostrophe?
Oh, right there. It's so over.
Where does an apostrophe go?
At the top.
Yeah.
And he's got it in the... What the fuck?
And he's been doing this for years. Apostrophe in the middle of the word S.
What the fuck?
And they're all like that. And I'm like, bro, can you just learn in Photoshop that if this, for some reason, whatever font you're using isn't putting the apostrophe in the right place?
How do you have a font that puts the apostrophe
I don't know.
in the middle of the word?
And how do you make, first of all, these are dog shit thumbnails. If you look at every one of them is always the same. What the fuck? It's over for them. Just got fucked. What a shit show. It's over for her.
They can't stand this.
They can't stand. It's the same thing every. They can't stand this. They can't stand him. She hates the fans.
The Force is gay.
Shit got real. They won't stop.
Bro, your comic is gay.
And at the end of the day, I go, can you just learn how to shift an apostrophe up?
What a shit show. Whoa.
This is why. Look.
What a shit and a fuck. Disney shit all over my cock and then fucked themselves in the ass with my dick.
I know people have said.
Bob Iger.
I know people have said this is a cope, and I said, it's really not.
The apostrophes in the middle of the word?
No, they're like, why don't you make YouTube videos anymore? And I'm like, because I would check that thing that says other channels that people who watch you are subscribed to.
Yeah.
I would say your subscribers are subscribed to Yellow Flash.
That is cope, though.
The Quartering,
yeah.
Geeks. Well,
that's cope.
I don't want to make.
You just have to make videos, man.
But I don't want to make this.
So you have to make something, though.
Okay, but if I make what I want to make, it's not going to get any views because this is the audience that showed up for Star Wars shit.
What is this attitude, though? If I make what I want to make, it won't work, so fuck it.
Yeah.
Like, what is... So then stop talking about making anything. You're just like a ghost at that point. Right? You have to make something.
I am making something. I'm making this show right now.
You have to make... Okay, that's true.
Yeah,
you got to make videos.
I'm saying I don't think I should. Well, if I'm going to make
videos,
videos,
deep fry a pizza or something.
If I was going to make videos, I would have to like completely. I can't talk about like movies and TV shows anymore because this is the only thing.
Because you don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Furiosa sucked. You said it was good.
It was good.
It was shit.
I liked. It's not great.
It was a toy commercial for a toy for toys I don't want. For a toy line that I don't want.
Look, it's not a perfect movie, but the whole concept.
And here comes Queermo coming in with the octopus flyer. Oh, watch out! The little midget guys got you, and the battle wagon trap.
The entire concept of taking desert combat deadly serious and what that might look like.
That was not Furiosa.
The like driving over the dunes and setting up sniper positions and going around and like kicking up dirt or disguising as the enemy. Like that was all interesting, genuinely interesting, like battle tactician stuff.
No, it was like Wile E. Coyote retarded dog
I'm not saying
shit.
it was realistic, but it was at least like, interesting that I'm like, hey, somebody thought this scene through.
They had a whirring fucking blade of death that they were like pretending they had to kick in.
I said it's not 100% realistic.
Fucking stupid.
Some of it's a little
Why would we need an
license.
anti-hippopotamus gun? And then here comes a hippopotamus. Oh, yeah. Fucking sucked. And then Chris Evans, what's that guy's name? Chris Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth.
Had a silly voice the whole time.
Yeah.
Like something that his wife probably said was funny, that his kids think is funny. It was so stupid.
Look, I didn't hate Furiosa. I thought the ending
totally sucked. And then the worst thing is they made that guy from the bad guy from the first movie.
Mm-hmm.
They made him a pedophile in the second movie.
No, you talking about the
big muscly
jacked guy?
Yeah, they made him a
Who
pedophile.
cares if he's a pedophile?
Well,
He's
now
a
I gotta
bad
watch
guy.
the first movie. Being a bad guy, the bad guys are the best part. You make him a pet. If you made Hans Gruber a pedophile, I'd be like, oh. This movie sucks.
You think a lot
now.
of guys were cheering for fucking Rectus or whatever his fucking. There's two of them. It was Rectus and.
Well, he was an interesting
Scrotus
bad
and
guy.
Rectus.
You're supposed to be able to identify with a bad guy. Like, oh, I understand your plan. Yeah, I would do that too, I guess. If
I
had,
would do that too.
But now
you're not always supposed to think that about the villain.
Yes, you are.
No.
You are supposed to think, I get it. You have to think, I get it. I get why you would do this. That's what makes. What makes it engaging.
I get why he's a pedophile. Is he wants to fuck kids. I get that. That's what he wants. I'm not saying I identify with it, but I understand.
You just did.
No, but I'm saying I understand why Hitler wants to kill Jews because he thought this about Jews. I don't think that about Jews, but like I get what was in his head that made him think that.
Oh yeah. So if they had a villain and he just fucked fat chicks, that's fine for you. It's like, oh well, he just likes fat chicks.
He could.
No, that would be a terrible villain because you don't get it in your heart. You're not supposed.
You're saying you need to actually identify. Like you could have been the villain in an alternate timeline.
Yes.
No.
That is the entire.
That's retarded.
Crux of good villains.
That's not.
Why is he doing
every
this?
good
I want
villain is
$600
that.
million in bearer bonds. Oh, okay. Yeah, me too. I would like that too.
I'm trying to think what other villains. I don't know,
You can't because
man.
your examples are fucked.
Like Darth Vader. You identify with Darth Vader?
Yeah.
I just want to be a bitch for the Emperor.
I gotta stop these fucking assholes from messing up our whole town.
All right. Look, I think
These
you
guys
can
are
have,
coming in, stealing
Well,
secrets.
you're basically saying you
the
could
Boffins are coming in.
You're basically saying you could never have a pedophile villain because the audience could never identify with them.
Well, it's a different story. If the villain's a pedophile, you have to take it way more seriously, I think.
It can't be. Well, you might have a good point. It was treated a little goofy.
Yeah,
like he was like goofy.
Well, because then
pedophile.
in the first movie, the muscle guy pulls out the dead body of the fetus, and he's like, "Yeah, he's a boy." Now I'm like, "Well, wait, you're a pedophile. Like this is a different kind of context. You fucked up the context of the whole first movie."
I did not think about it that
Curiosity
deeply.
sucked.
You're an all right. Utah-based Armenian for two. You guys are counter-programming Nick Fuentes. I think that
I
our
like his new
audience
studio. It looks cool.
Oh, I haven't seen it. Austin Nix for five. Someone firmly shake my hand. I just did something awful.
Yes, firm handshakes.
Firm handshakes.
Anyone who sexts minors gets a firm handshake at
Why
the
was
quartering
Quartering
channel.
defending Dr. Disrespect again?
It's a bit odd, isn't it? Odd to defend a...
Somebody said, I'm worried about his kids. Dr. Smith and the Quartering is like, yeah, well, you're a fucking bitch and a whore or whatever. It's like,
cake-faced whore makeup. No, actually, women are supposed to worry about children.
Especially
it's
those
cool.
whose father have been outed as potential sex criminals.
Yeah, if your dad's grooming minors, then
and you're
I'm
a minor,
worried about the kids too.
Yeah, you can have a worry there.
The Quartering, you are so fucked up. Maybe you could hire another girl to work for you.
Michael Winning for five says Mutahar got rich off the GameStop pump and dump and used to run ads for BetterHelp. God forbid someone else do it. Yeah, all these guys have done.
Yeah,
stupid. It's such
it's
fucking
so fucking stupid.
But they all have the posture as like, well, I'm the good guy. I'm exposing the bad guys. And
They
this
need scams.
Fat guy who made a funny video and got paid $10K for it is the worst guy.
Because they're old, man. They don't understand that kids are doing meme coins and they like it.
Austin Nix for two. Vito only eats chips from the bottom of the bag. Yeah, James Gardner for a big 50 on the board. Coke coins couldn't fall. I don't know what that means.
Coke coins couldn't fall. CCCF.
Is that related?
Don't get it.
I think he's talking
Coke
about, well, we were talking about
coins
cryptocurrency.
Couldn't fall. Maybe he's coked up. on
Maybe,
his
I don't
money.
know. Steve
I'm
for
sure
two.
there's a Coke coin.
Vito, no one wants a sebum covered red vine. Maybe added a little bit of flavor there. Who knows? Claptrap Destroyer for five. This red vine bit is a George Costanzism. I was gonna say but that was he double
Yeah, but
dipped.
you did it. You actually did it.
He
It's not.
put it in his mouth and then went back in.
But he used the other side.
If I had bitten off the red vine, put it back in, you would have had a point. But I didn't. I used my hands.
You're so wrong. You're like, what if you went through the whole red vine thing, right? And you touched every red vine. Would that be bad?
If I touched every
If you
one,
why would that be bad? If you touched every red
it would
vine.
be unnecessary.
But why would it be bad or gross?
You know what? You're right. I should just touch every red. Who cares?
Well, that's what you're thinking is a world where you can go around, infinity people can touch every red vine and it's fine.
So if let's say you got a box of donuts.
Yeah.
And I pick up a donut.
Yeah.
And I go, you know what? I actually want that donut. The
And you
other
put it
one.
back?
I put that one back.
Totally unacceptable.
So
totally unacceptable. That's fucking disgusting.
That's so stupid.
Vito, do you do that?
Yeah, all the time.
But I think you do. Because
Probably.
I saw you touch a red vine and put it back. Man, you have to be more aware of your own body touching things that other people are going to put in their mouths.
Why?
Because everyone hates it and thinks it's gross.
Did you eat my fried lasagna?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you think it got in that pan?
Fucking tongs?
My hands made it. I rolled the lasagna in the
then
thing.
you cooked it.
And I put it in a deep fryer.
Then you cooked it. Yeah, that's what cleans it. The fire cleanses it.
Okay.
Well, and then you take it out with tongs.
I touched the pan, and the pan has it in
But
there.
you didn't touch
and
the
I touched
food.
the whatever.
You didn't touch the food.
I might have said, oh, you know what? That one I'm gonna put over there. So it's I probably did arrange them in the pan to make sure they were all. You're like, oh man, that one's gonna fall out, so I got to put it over there.
I don't like that.
Good. Don't eat my food then. Who cares?
Well, don't put red vines back that you're molesting.
I'm gonna start just touching stuff.
I'm sure you already do. There's no way you go from not molesting other people's food
I can't
to
believe
doing
I
that.
ripped off a little piece of red vine. Who cares?
Just throw it in the trash.
All right, next time
I don't know
will.
who you're fooling either. Eat half a red vine. Like what?
I didn't want a whole one.
How does one want half a red vine?
I didn't even want half of one. You're right. I don't know why I touched it. I saw a red sugared treat. And I took
I want half of that?
I took a little piece of
It's
it.
like a half diet
It was
soda?
one of these things where I said, maybe I'll like licorice more than I normally like licorice. And I ate it, and I went, no, I still don't really like licorice that much.
Throw it away.
All right. Well, Oz next for 5 says, Vito, we've seen your shower. Those hands are never clean. Shampoo bacteria plus hand bacteria. I'm always clean. Benjamin for 5, Vito to Mr. Owl. It took me 5 days and 1,000 licks to get to the center of the Tootsie
Yeah.
Pop. Booty Man for 650. I will just play.
There
Here.
we go.
This is what
There
you want.
we go.
Okay, team guy.
Cynicist for 2. Please give this to Vito only. I love Vito. Random guy for 6 Canadian. Do you hear that? That's the gay team guy's stinger. Okay, we got to play it again. There we go. Okay. Booty Man for 2. This money's not for Vito. Kyle Oppenheimer for 5. Vito, I think you just ate a sandwich. You have some ham on your neck. Cody Titus for 5. Please don't give this to Vito. He will spend it on food. Cole Markling for 10 says keep the Team Guy song playing. There we go. Benjamin for 5. Vito outsourcing work to Mexico. Flemmy Buttocks for 5. Submitted a script to a contest where first place wins a comic adaptation. Sending money to appease the great magnet and TBF certain of success. Purple Monkey Dishwasher for 5. Vito, there isn't shampoo bottles have instructions. On the John for 5 Canadian. The only way I'm watching the enhanced memes is we know exactly what drugs each person is on. Vito's wiener for 5. Instead of coddling your artist, try to coddle these nuts.
Agenda since 2018.
2018.
Great.
All right.
What a show.
Wow, that was great.
Stu K for a big 50 on the board. It's time for Yee to deal with the feral hog and make him walk the plank.
Gonna walk the plank.
It's Vito's booty.
Pretend that Nerdrotic's on the she's the Kraken. She's released and she's stomping all over the poop deck.
Austin next for 2.
Calling
Imagine
the cops on
if
Riley.
feral hogs tweeted. Kyle Oppenheimer.
She probably did fucking call the cops, dude. Nerdrotic's wife.
Yeah.
100%.
Well,
Sure, I'm sure of it. She was all pissed.
quite
She's
an
getting filmed
invasive
and being
species.
fat. Women hate those at the same time. They love being fat. They love being filmed, but they hate being fat and being filmed.
They really don't like it. A lot of Karens out there. Kyle Oppenheimer for 5. Vito, your face makes onions cry. I'm not insulting you. I'm just describing you. Cody Titus for 2. You'd think Vito would have sympathy for hogs. Austin Nix for 2. Twitter is full of invasive species. Justin Broderick for 2. Vito's obviously the foremost hog expert. Austin Nix for 2 says industrial accidents. What is wrong with you, Vito?
Yeah, what that is.
Random guy for 5 Canadian. Did you ask your boss about his thoughts on Huey Lewis in the news after showing him gore? You get that reference?
No.
It's American Psycho.
Huey Lewis in the news?
I think he really came into his own when he released Sports with this classic.
Yeah.
He rants about Huey Lewis in the news when he kills a guy. Cypher sucks is 5. NASCAR is really cool for motorsports. Autism's Vito is a big L. Cypher's in for another 5. Says all that NASCAR stuff from the guy who couldn't figure out basketball. That guy is Vito. Vito L. I think dribbling is still complicated. Johnny Rocker for 5. I can't believe Vito gets off on the slaughter of his brothers, the Hogs, not the Chinese. Chinese are my brothers as well. So next for 2, Vito's problem was Ralph. Yeah, I got it. Coup for 5. Super chat from Recon. I will do a CU will do a CUM tribute to a picture of Vito.
CUM.
Oh, don't shoot the messenger. Wendy's chili in my blunt for 2.
Do it.
Welcome to Costco. I love you. Severin Suctus for 5. Super chat fraud.
Uh-oh.
A series of bats for 2. Says I'm watching the Chinese murder videos. He has a devil followed by
4 bats.
4 bats.
So you read his emojis, but you didn't read the pig one.
Well, I'm trying to figure. The pig one I understand. I know what he's communicating. The devil followed by bats. I don't. I was trying to see if I could figure that out.
Chinese?
Clap to the Destroyer for 5. Says please never play that Phineas and Ferb ass song ever again. Austin Nix for 2. Pigs and Mountain Dew controllers. 2 food problems. Feral hogs is not a food problem.
Yeah, no.
Butts Grenoir for 10. Vito doesn't know jack about NASCAR, but he's a little right about Camelot. I backed the Cyberfrog car fundraiser. I would have never done that if I knew he was going to rep Timcast and suck shit.
No, Camelot's got to go. He's got to get the money.
He's got to get the money.
It's
I accept that he's got to get the money.
It's just Tim Pool just like sucks.
He should apologize to me for being wrong about Dr. Disrespect. That's very important. Yeah.
Yeah.
He blocked me. He muted. Well, he said he muted me. He said I'm muting you. I'm like, why? Because I said Dr. Disrespect definitely did something wrong, which is why he refuses to say that he didn't.
Oh, he did? He did.
It was one of those things. It was before he came out and like fully admitted to it. But he said no wrongdoing was found. Contract was fine.
That's how you.
I'm like, that's the most guilty thing.
That's the most guilty thing.
That's
you could ever
I don't
say.
understand how people are like, well, I don't understand how you guys can judge him when he hasn't admitted to it. I'm like, no, he admitted to it. He just
that's what that was.
That's what that was. What do you mean?
Hey, did you do this? Hey, no wrongdoing was found.
That's like a really interesting intelligence level is to have somebody
on me. You don't have any evidence. Okay.
Yeah, have somebody read that initial Dr. Disrespect response where he goes, "No wrongdoing was found."
Yeah.
Go, tell me what that means.
Yeah.
And if their answer is, well, he's saying he didn't do it, they're
Ron,
dumb.
You're fucking. You should not have kids.
Yeah,
man.
That was like the most baseline intelligence test, and I was like shocked at how many people failed it.
Go to a daycare.
Yeah.
Have you ever molested any kids? Well, no wrongdoing was found. Okay, I'm going to another daycare. Obviously. That was fucking crazy.
Hey, I'm a dog sitter, and I just want you to know, all those dogs that died in my house, well, no wrongdoing was found. So we're going to be fine on that front. You're not going to hire that guy. Yeah. Very, very bizarre. Justin Broderick for 2. I love how Happy Dick looked saying it's a breaker. Austin Nix for 2.
What was a breaker?
I don't know. Vito, is that a Arizona cucumber? No, it's a regular Arizona, and I had to buy it myself. So
you should have to buy your own drinks yourself.
Well, I'm the talent. I feel like drinks should be provided. Meow Mang Chugs for 10. So you haven't washed that shirt since Hackamania.
The one that says Hackamania with the name tag.
Oh, yeah. I haven't washed. Well, it's just
you haven't washed the shirt?
I haven't worn it since Hackamania. I wore it one time at Hackamania.
You have to wash your clothes.
Yeah, well, this is like an overshirt.
You got to wash that.
Yeah, I will wash it. I wear it like a couple times, and I wash it.
How many times?
Like 2 or 3 times. I haven't worn it since Hackamania.
You got to wash that shit, man.
I wash my clothes. Just this one, I haven't washed
No, you have to wash them more.
Well, I don't have a washer dryer. I gotta get a laundry service.
Wait, what?
I have a laundry service pick it up and do it for me.
You pay?
Yeah. I don't have a washer dryer. I don't want to go to the laundromat. It's a waste of fucking time.
So you pay somebody like $50 to do your laundry?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Bro, that's time I could be spent doing like literally anything else. I don't want to do laundry. If I had you have a fucking washer dryer.
You don't have a laundry hookup in your apartment?
I do. I could get a washer dryer, but I have to
You just don't?
No, I just don't have one.
What about your shirts?
I have the service do it. They pick it up. It's like $50. They wash it. They fold it all.
You're paying $50 a week to do laundry?
Drew, let's put it this way. What is my time worth? An hour of my time?
Nothing.
No, it is worth
0.
something. I can make money. An hour of work to me is like $35.
Is this like, are you on like the hustle? Like, trend?
I
What are
don't
you
think it's
talking
that
about?
crazy to have somebody else do your fucking laundry. It's totally normal.
For paying for it is crazy.
They fold everything. The amount of time it would take me to fold all that shit, and like it's all done perfectly.
How much do you pay?
It's like $50-$60. It's no
A
problem.
week?
No, like every 2 weeks, 3 weeks,
Or 2 months.
I have a lot of clothes, so I have a ton of shirts.
So
or
you
whatever.
rewear stuff like from Hackamania? That was in a bar. Once clothes go in a bar, they're done.
All right. Well, whatever. I just haven't watched this one, but I haven't worn it since Hackamania, and it's not a big deal.
People are smoking cigarettes and stuff
It's
around
not.
that
If
shit.
it was the t-shirts, I don't rewear. It's like an overshirt. I just wear it over stuff. It's not touching any flesh other than like the arm here. So it's not.
You're half eating red vines in that shirt?
Whatever. You guys are stupid. Kevin Flesher.
That was a good super chat, Meow Mang.
For
Jags.
2, deep fried lasagna was actually good. Be fair. Cyphers suck this for 5. Super Killer's gonna blow. How do you not see the value of the spooky?
Wait, did you say it
sound?
for 2? Be fair.
No, I skipped over it.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure. I said deep fried lasagna was actually good. Be fair.
Oh, okay.
Because I read it. Cyphers suck this. Super Color. Yeah, okay. Super Color sucks. DFK for 5. AI will take over if it can tell an original joke. Cypherson for 5. AI is dumb.
AI is
Douglas
dumb.
Ivy for 5. Vito knows about Hogs because he's a pig. Yep, okay. Cyphers
Oink,
sucks this
oink,
for
and
5.
he has 2 snout
Vito, why are you
emojis.
thinking about cameras? Are you having a stroke? Dr. Till for 5. Holy Jesus, thank you, Dick, for fixing that gay-ass Dutch angle. It's been driving me nuts for months.
What
Yeah, sometimes,
the fuck is a Dutch angle?
Tilt. It's a movie term.
Okay.
Have you ever seen?
I know you guys are fucking film buffs over here.
Well, you ever see the
fucking
movie?
Dr. Till.
What do you call it? Battlefield Earth.
2 gay guys that talk about stuff.
Wait, is Battlefield Earth what it's called?
With John Travolta?
Yeah, the John Travolta one.
I didn't
yeah.
seen it.
Well, the whole movie's like shot tilted, so that's whenever they want a Dutch angle thing, they say just watch
tilt
Battlefield.
it?
Every shot in the movie, for some reason, is
Why
fucking
would you want
tilted.
an angle that's tilted?
Because it's like kind of. It like disorients you. It's like kind of spooky or in a way where it's like, ooh, that's weird. Oh, hey.
Because your head is tilted?
Well, your head, it feels like your head's tilted. It feels like a guy's like, you're on your back and a guy's like standing over you at a weird angle.
I don't want that feeling.
Well, that's what
So
you get
I'm
when you watch
sorry that
Battlefield Earth.
I'm sorry I was doing that to you guys.
Dutch angle. The Dutch filmmakers used it a lot, I guess. 2 Socks Calzini for 10 Canadian. Hey, guys, Big 10 so Vito can shut his mouth. Play the Vito. Okay, here's your fucking stupid song. There you go. Okay, Dean Shock for 5. I was modding a GameCube controller for Smash when you started your problem, Vito. Thanks for the laugh. Austin Nix for 5. Someone told me they wanted AI to make decisions for them. I hope they do what AI says. It's 2 millennials. Well, COVID should have been the boomers. 2 for 5. All right, we get the fucking idea. There, yeah, you got it. Okay.
No. He paid for the whole thing.
He's already
He
heard
paid
it
for
10
the whole
times
thing.
today.
He paid for the
10
whole
times today
thing.
he's heard the song.
No.
Gamergate never happened.
The gay team guy.
That's the song. Okay, there
Brought
we
to you
go.
by. No, there's the end part
That's not part of the song. It's not the song. That's not part of the song. Okay.
Anita Sarkeesian's agenda since 2018. No, everyone needs that part. That's the fucking song.
It's not part of the song. Coup for 5. Crooked Cam Vito, Dutch Angle Vito, always with the most off-center picks. Oxel for 5. Does the Tim Crash car have a beanie?
Yeah, it should.
It
That
should.
would actually, if it had like the top of the car was a beanie, that would be funny.
See, I said the only way he can make that beanie work now is if he actually leans into it and starts having fun with it. But he can't because he's not fun.
He went to Mar-a-Lago with a suit and he buttoned both buttons.
Yeah, and he wore a beanie. That's like wearing your Hackamania shirt and not washing it.
No, that's my behavior. It's way worse. It's way
Wearing a beanie
worse.
to Mar-a-Lago is like, bro, you gotta figure something out. I know it's like your little like Scooby-Doo outfit or whatever, but
bro, like you're fucked.
Even Shaggy, I think,
you're
put on
a
a suit
fucking
sometimes.
embarrassment to your side.
Well, he's gonna say it's not his side. He's a liberal, Dick.
He is a liberal. He bought the land at that skate park. Did you see that?
Yeah.
They didn't want him participating in their like skate park event.
Yeah, because who would
'Cause
want
no
him
one
to participate in anything? Nobody
no one
likes
wants that
guy.
fucking freak around kids or any kind of like fun thing.
He doesn't. Here's what I also don't get is like I've seen clips of him and I've seen parts of his show and I go, This is not a likable individual. This guy's like a
He's a
fucking
shithead.
weirdo and a creep.
Yeah. So he bought the land of the skate park
To
and is,
punish
like,
them for not letting him
about
go to
how he's
their-
going to
yeah.
make such an amazing park. Like, bro, you're such a shithead.
He doesn't understand
fucking
why
suck.
people would not want to hang out with him. Actually, well, he's justified in his head, and he goes, well, they're just mad that I'm speaking truth to them, like the truth that Trump is going to sweep 49 states.
Civil War.
Civil War, dude.
Or Civil War at the skate park.
Civil War. Yeah, why are you building this skate? If you thought a Civil War was coming, would you be pouring concrete for a skate park? Would that be at the
Me?
top of your list?
No.
No, you'd probably be building a concrete bunker or something. I don't think he thinks that's real. Harzo for 5, please consider uploading the voted up songs. I think about the Reverend Scott Singer at least once a week. I will do that. Dick needs to send me some of them or whatever.
Not going to happen. I won't send them.
Okay, well, I'll just find them and I will email them to myself.
I won't send. What do you mean find them? In my house?
Guys,
That's
if you
a
have
fucking
previously
federal
made
crime,
a
bro.
stinger for the show,
Don't send them to Vito.
and you would like it to appear, you can email vitogiswaldi@gmail.com.
Do not send it.
And I will create a page on the
Do not
website.
come.
And I
Do
will
not
probably have to
come.
put some fucking password on it because otherwise Dick will just delete it. Okay. Stretchy Peony for 10. Can you add a fan music playlist so I can listen
Stretchy Peony?
to Vito, the gay team guy on command? You know, maybe
Yeah.
I'll upload that
Maybe
for
that
you.
one.
JJ for 5. EVS tripled his convention profits at Blackjack. Young Flash and Kino Casino don't know anything about gambling and tried to own it. They were trying to give him... oh, that's what it was? That EVS played Blackjack at the casino, so they were trying to riff on
making
him?
fun of a guy for playing blackjack?
Have these guys been to... wait, has Kino Casino not actually been to a casino?
No, they don't have doors wide enough for PPP.
I don't think PPP has been to a casino. I don't think... has he been to America? They don't have casinos in Canada.
They don't?
I don't think so.
No,
do they?
do. Yeah, they do.
Where?
They have slot machines and stuff. I saw it on Trailer Park Boys. They had slot machines.
Okay. Well, I guess, but he's never sat at like a blackjack table and just played cards for like a
No,
couple
you don't
hours?
play. You don't play blackjack
play
like a
blackjack.
child. Poker's like a real man. Then you wear shades so you can look at other men and see what they're gonna play.
I think
that's how you
I
do it.
cannot imagine PPP trying to bluff people at a poker
Sit
table.
at a poker table.
The cards I got are so bad. You don't want to bet against my cards. I can't do it.
It's fucking weird to. It's weird that any of these guys would talk about what is manly or not. It's insane to talk about some sort of gambling is.
I don't understand how once these guys get down to the pathetic minutia of, can you believe EVS is playing blackjack at a casino?
Yeah, wow.
And the audience doesn't go, wait, I think these guys are retarded.
You're retarded, man.
It's like when Null went, can you believe this guy's using unlicensed reference material? That was your moment to go,
You are
Null's-
a retard!
Null's not that smart.
Here's Ralph
see.
eating a sandwich. Look at him. Look at how gay he's eating that sandwich.
Also, the odds on blackjackers are like, what?
Negative 0.6%.
Yeah, it's like a 6% house edge.
Yeah.
So it's just like, yeah, you get a chance of doubling up. Who cares?
I want to see how awesome you guys are at poker, like real men. You're like fucking Maverick. Let's see it.
I don't think
Pulling the big go. Like
I want to
join
see Andy
a-
Worski try to like add the cards together.
Yeah,
I think they come. That's probably why he can't play blackjack. Poker, he's like, oh, I just got to match the colors. I can do that. But
Show
if you-
everyone how cool you are, Yellow Flash. Go enter a poker tournament. Go enter a women's poker tournament.
Andy, you have an ace and a 7. So that's like 12. No.
Hit. What's wild, man?
What's wild? Can I split? Can I split if I have a king and rules for stud poker? You're supposed to take that on the deck before you start playing, Andy. Oh,
You're the big blind.
let's see.
Great.
Cyber sucks. Vito, just be nice to your friends. Stop being nice to people who hate you. Who was I nice to? I'm not nice.
Yellow Flash. You're bending over backwards to compliment his fucking
What a great
shitty
cover.
comic.
It looks incredible.
It's because it was drawn by a woman. I didn't find that out until later.
It's
But
not
you
'cause
will,
it was drawn
you will
by a
kill
woman.
yourself to compliment a woman.
I can compliment things about the Rippaverse. I'm trying to think what I would compliment.
Anything that was that a woman touched, you'll compliment.
We stop with this.
It is. It's just your
I've said
MO.
the women are
It's your
probably the
MO.
biggest problem. Yaira's the worst comic they got because it was written by fucking women.
Yeah, because that's 2 women.
Yeah.
One woman though. Then you're all in.
Oh, that's how it goes.
Look at she drew this. Isn't that nice? I'm gonna print this out and put it in the fridge. Good job, sweetie. Nice fucking hot dog fingers. They look like shit.
Ciphers and Success, don't forget, Vito was defending Ison's art as competently good for weeks before the 3D acid discovery.
That's right. That's right. You busted.
I will still say that, again, the function of comic book art is to communicate the story effectively. So
that is totally retarded.
I could kind of figure out what was going on in Ison. And that, to me,
that's something a writer would say. The purpose of the drawings is to communicate my story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how
totally
I feel.
retarded.
Yeah, whatever.
You go to a lot of museums and there's like a big story next to every painting, or is it just the painting?
I'm big on story, okay? And I like Shut up. You know, and I like a lot of artists who
yeah, but you
they're
compliment Yellow Flash's shitty cover. That's what he's saying.
Do you want me to lie? Would that make? Do you want me to lie about the cover? What do you?
I
want
think
me to
you are
do?
lying. I think you are lying,
So
and you say it's
thinking-
amazing.
You're thinking that I think that it's bad. Look, okay, I'll say this.
You said it's outstanding.
Now that you have pointed out a couple, you've pointed out a couple flaws. Well, you are kind of right about the leg. I think the leg isn't a bad.
Nothing about it is good. Nothing about that drawing is good.
I don't agree with that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie and say that I don't find anything enjoyable about it.
What's enjoyable about it?
Well, I'm really excited to learn about what happened in World War II with the Gold Ranger running around and, you know, going, oh, hey, where's my Dinozord? You know, I hope that shows up. That'll be cool.
Dinozord, that's
I
cool.
don't think this motherfucker can write. But you know what? I might have egg on my face. Maybe you can. We're going to find out.
What does that girl draw? The girl that drew it. What does she
She has a comic called Fiendish, which I have not read.
Does everyone have hot dog fingers in the comic?
Do you want to look at her comic real quick?
I don't know.
Maybe. Type in Fiendish Indiegogo.
Indiegogo.
I think her art's like I don't actually know.
I'm just saying that cover sucks. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, well, let's take a look. Here's our normal. We love promoting our indie comic people, right? Here's, I think this is her, right? Rini, yeah.
Yep.
Irene Strajinski.
Yep. That's it.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. I don't know if she drew these covers, though. Is this her? This is not her. Where's your work, ma'am? I don't like her. Oh, that's me. Sorry. I don't like her coloring, I think.
All right. I don't care about this. Let's do super chats.
It's very interesting to me. All right. Well, you guys are the ones who go, oh, Vito's defending.
Yeah, you are. We all know you are. We all know that you're ready to sell out at any moment.
To who?
To like abstract ideas.
I don't
like fairness.
want to sell. I'm not going to be
You're like
friends
a
with
liberal
Yellow
that's
Flash.
on our
He's
side, which is a fucking nightmare. The worst thing possible. A liberal on your side.
I think it's a fine fucking piece of line work, okay? I don't fucking hate
With
it.
the fucking fins coming out of space?
Dude,
Looks like shit in the legs sticking out? Like this?
Compared to some of the other...
$10 million, I couldn't put my leg like that. I have to break my leg off.
I agree,
to put
the
it like
leg.
that.
I would
stupid.
just delete the leg, but... Okay.
With the visor reflecting nothing? Not reflecting like the. You know what?
All right,
Here's
I
a
got
fucking
it.
great.
I
No,
got it.
listen. World War II, right? What could you reflect in the visor that would be like symbolic of Japan and world? How about a bunch of fucking American troops hoisting the American flag in Iwo Jima?
That's the other
How about
cover.
fucking But how about reflecting in the fucking visor? Literally anything. A big fucking nuclear bomb going off. Instead, it's just scribbles. Whoa, wow. Fucking energy scribbles.
Look.
Right in the eyes, right where you want to look, because it's another human. You look at the fucking eyes. What do I see? Oh, scribbles. Whoa. It looks like shit. It looks like dog shit. Right?
What is the name of that comic?
You agree?
What is the name of that? I can't even say. Coming soon, because I don't even know what it's called.
I mean, you know it looks like crap, though. Everybody knows. Everybody knows it looks like shit. That's why all these guys are lining up like, oh, I can't believe anyone's criticizing this. I, for one, will not. You saw that guy?
I did see that guy.
Oh, man.
Well,
what a gaylord.
The Adventures of Captain F. Slur in World War II land is coming soon.
Hey, Mr. McD, look at my little scarf over here.
I want to see what Fatal J said about the cover. Has he seen the cover yet? I can't wait to see that.
Okay.
I'm excited to see.
I like Fatal J.
I know. You know what I think I'll say about it?
What?
I think I'll say, that's a good-looking cover. And I'll say it in that exact tone. I like that guy. Pineapple Man for 2. MrBeast is ENTJ. Excellence. Cyphers and Suck This is trying to trigger people's Series and Alexas.
Refund Super Killer, he said.
Stop. Moist for 5. Hey, we're not doing any Siri.
Hey, Siri, update
Stop
Vito's
with Siri shit. Claptrap for 5. Only Vito felt as strongly about Sweet Baby as he does about James Beast. Justin Broderick for 5.
That's true.
Sometimes I think I should hand over my most racist man alive joke T-shirt to Vito. He's earned the title week after week.
How come you don't feel like with MrBeast with Sweet Baby Incorporated?
Because nobody can name what Sweet Baby did.
They made all women ugly in video games.
Oh, okay. Well, then I don't like them.
Okay.
Greedo fail for 5. Just how abused and betrayed in life is Vito Bid. He can't believe MrBeast simply stood up for his friend.
Yeah.
I think that if there was any chance that it would negatively affect his bottom line in a drastic way, he would say, we have been forced to part ways with Chris due to their new whatever, but we wish them... There would be a...
So you're inventing a world wherein he betrays his friend to prove your...
What other political issue has he taken any sort of stance on?
It's not a political issue. It's just about supporting your friend.
It's not a political issue.
It's not.
You got a million fucking people going, he's gonna make all the kids gay, and he's putting his kid in it. It's a political...
Right. It's not political.
Well, to them it is.
To who's them?
The quartering, for one.
The quartering, yeah. He supports groomers, though.
I know he does.
The quartering is openly welcoming and encouraging groomers. Evil.
The quartering is pro-groomer. We know this.
The quartering is
We've
pro-groomer.
seen this.
Yeah.
He gives groomers handshakes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think, look, I've been sent some information about MrBeast.
So bullshit.
And I believe he is a compromised individual. Meow Mang Chags for 5. Is the Sonichu responsible for Vito being so bitter and mad at the chat lately? Eat shit.
No, and then he said lighten up, Tubby tits.
Okay. Cyphers and Suck This for 10. Shut up about that catcher in the rye. Akari Shinji is our detached phony hater that kills John Lennon with a giant robot. Get out of the robot, Vito. You're going to kill everyone and not see how that is bad.
Okay.
I'm going to throw you guys in an industrial lathe and laugh. Sarah Gardner for 2
Phonies?
Australian. MrBeast has all the phonies. I'm going to spin them around and make them into a carpet.
Yeah.
MrBeast has a weird, creepy smile. Yeah, he's dead behind the eyes. Moist for 5. You're looking wider than normal, Vito. Did you change the camera angle? Mike Hunt for 2. Australian named 3 shading styles aside from cross-hatching. Fuck you. Henry Lewin for 2.
You can't name one?
I'm not an artist. Okay? I don't know. Fucking
cross-hatching, like turning
feathering.
the pencil sideways and going like this.
Yeah, okay.
And then like coloring it in hard like this.
I'm not an artist. I don't fucking know. Oh, what's the relative minor of C flat major?
Well, A flat.
There you go. Henley Lynn for 2. American, manufactured like everything you eat. Moo. Pictures of
That'd
cows.
be B though.
Okay.
B major.
I mean,
you wouldn't say C flat.
you could have said it was fucking J, and I probably would have agreed with you.
just
I don't
saying.
fucking know.
No one ever says C flat.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Let's see. Okay,
It's a trick question.
We got a bunch of these.
You're right. It's a trick question. That's my Marissa Tomei moment.
The
It's
60s,
a trick question.
the 67s
Right, because
didn't
nobody
have...
would say C flat major. They would say B. But
all right, Marissa. Austin X for 2. Gavin is an F slur. Go away, Boomer.
yeah, go away, Boomer, Gavin.
Go away, Boomer. Get out of here.
Get some more mustache wax.
Go get more fucking beard trim.
Go seethe
Boomer.
over the $1 billion you lost.
He's
at
not
Vice.
having fun. Go have fun. Great guy Gabe for 7 Canadian with the 11th overall pick. The San Jose Sharks select Sam Dick in Sun.
Okay.
Steve for 6. Play the stinger.
You got it.
You get 2 seconds of this.
Vito, the gay team guy.
Cyrus and Suck This for 5. Spooky sci-fi sound. Jake Ohio for 50. Make Vito walk the plank while wearing the Sonichu medallion. No, we're not doing that. Thank you for the 50, Jake, Ohio.
Boogie
All
Team
right. We're covering up
good.
$50 super chats with that shit, okay? I would rather
though.
celebrate the guy who spent $50 than the guy who, can you play the fucking song? I didn't money to play the song. Thank you to Jake, Ohio, who wants me to wear the Sonichu medallion. I am,
what does it say? You have to read it.
I have
Make
to
Vito
walk the
walk
plank.
while wearing the Sonichu medallion.
Got to pay more than $50
Ralph
for
was
that.
touching it, and you see what happened to him.
Yeah, he got
He
sleepy.
showed up, he got a cold.
Yeah, it made him
and he had a stutter when he
It made him a sleepy boy. Well, what are you going to do? Oz next for 2. Vito, you're not gay. Meow Mang Chegs for 10. One more for the road. Play the Team Guy song. Oh, my God. Here,
everyone
I'll
loves
finish
it.
it.
Everyone loves it. No, you have to start over.
No, I'll finish
you have
it
to
from where
start
we
over.
were. There. Stop
You have to
fucking with-
start over.
Stop
You have
fucking
to
with
start
it.
over. You have to start over.
I have it. I got it.
I got it. You're messing it up. You're messing it up.
Well, that doesn't even work.
Oh, you fucking messed it up.
Good.
You totally messed it up.
Good.
What the fuck? What happened?
I know how to fix it here.
You fucking messed it up.
No,
you put it
no.
on mute or something.
No, I got
I
it.
see that it's fucked up. There.
God damn it.
Now it's fixed. Vito.
Look, we don't need to
You're
play
such
this.
a fucking idiot.
It's not that funny. It's fucking stupid.
It is funny.
No, it's not.
What's not funny about it?
No, it's just it's like the Bill Nye song. He's gay and
Team guy.
I'm not a team guy. That's so stupid.
You're the biggest team guy ever. Because MrBeast is like Republican. And
Is he?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he's standing up for trans people and housing people and doing good things.
That's
so you hate
that's
him
all the
because he's not on
Republican
your
stuff?
team. Yeah.
All right. He's a cartoon
Vito
character.
Boogie Team Guy.
I want you to think about this song. This time. Take it in.
Vito
Every time you
Boogie
play
Team
this,
Guy.
play the song, we're going to say slurs until the show gets banned.
rules.
Vito Boogie Team Guy.
Female game character.
All right, I get it. It's
a good song.
It's great.
You're just a hater. You're just jealous of that song.
It's just we find a song I like. We never play that one.
Everyone hated that song.
No, that
though.
song was great. Where's that one? Was it 101
It's in the audio.
146?
No, audio.
Where's audio?
Right above 146. Where you clicking?
Oh. How come we never play this one? Or is it the little one?
We just did a
It's way too loud. You don't know what you're doing.
Hold on, I got it.
Get the fuck out of here.
I wanna see what other
Stop.
songs we
Stop.
got.
Fucking stop moving around.
I want to do it.
No.
I don't want to hear that one.
What do you want to hear?
I don't like that one either.
That's it? Just the Law and Order theme song? What the fuck are you doing? Is this the thing where you're like, just do dumb things?
I like the Law and Order theme song. That's pretty cool. Can we work that into the show?
This is the everyone look at my YouTube videos.
Can we watch some YouTube videos of, like boars?
Yeah. Let's watch some
getting locked
YouTube
in a
videos.
thing?
Hey, check this out, everyone. No.
I don't know.
You're doing
man.
a show. Remember that?
Yeah, but who cares? Who fucking cares?
Yeah.
Who's even watching this shit? How many people are watching? Let's see. Who cares? 1,300 people.
The music is the team guy thing's affecting you. It's starting to get into your brain.
Here's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, it's starting to break you.
I wish I had the soundboard. This is fun. All these. Anyway,
not fun.
It's very fun. Let's see. Where the fuck are we? Let's see. Chris, we got Meow Mang. Chris Schofield for 5 any dickheads who are artists should redraw that yellow flash cover with fixed anatomy. Okay, have fun with that. Austin Nix for 2. Discovered declined me not calling Vito fat. Sorry. Mr. Turgery for 5. Imagine telling Yellow Flash to shift his apostrophes, but instead he shifts dicks in my ass. Nobody wants that, dicks and Veets. Nobody wants that. Clip Somber for 2. Make a video deep frying a lasagna. Well, now I have to figure out the best way to do it. I didn't put mozzarella on top.
Oh.
So normally you make a lasagna, the last layer is like a layer of mozzarella cheese.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, but I'm going to fry it. So that would mean that I'm going to have a layer of cheese immediately next to the breading.
Good, man. That was...
Well, the problem was I lost the top layer of noodles ended up not being usable. So I actually had to tear that off and then fry the rest of the layers down. So we're missing a noodle layer because I guess I should have done the mozzarella cheese protective. I got to do some protective layer for the top layer of noodles or else they get like a little, not crispy. I don't know how to, they get like hard. They weren't suitable for frying.
Get hard.
You like the cheeses though?
It was great, man. I don't know. I'm not good at cooking.
It was
I don't really understand
ricotta mixed with an Italian cheese blend into one.
Oh,
nice
okay.
one. I think the cheese is what makes it work. Justin Broderick for 2. The main new villain was so laughable in Furiosa. Yeah, it wasn't great. Clip Sama, I want a biggest review of Furiosa. Might be too late, but it would be interesting to talk about. Kagon Postal for 5. Vito, how are you enjoying your Game Boy emulation thing? Or are you aware it's been hacked? Are you talking about the analog pocket? I want to sell it. I don't actually use it. Though, now I'll probably keep it. Chad Bronson for 20 Canadian. Dick, why are you anti-roids? I'm all for roiders fighting with each other, and I train with them. I'm going to a world-class MMA gym. Wish me luck. Also, 8.18 Canadian is $6 USD. Play that music. Oh, my God. Oh, wait, I don't even have it queued up anymore.
Oh, you fucked it up.
I'll find. Hold on. I know where it is. It's this one, right?
No, wrong. Get out of here. Stop.
All right. Can't I just sing it? Vito's gay, he's gay, and I hate him. And also he's fat, he's a fat guy.
Gay. Vito the gay team guy.
DI rules.
Vito the gay team guy.
Female game character shows more like men.
Hammering on the fucking guitar is a little much. It's a little... I love it. Joshua,
Anti-roids? I mean, I just... it's like a phony fake Olympics. I hate the normal Olympics. I don't want like a better version of something I hate. I just don't want Olympics.
Well, I don't like that like criminals can't be in the Olympics.
I don't give a shit at all. I fucking despise the entire spectacle.
Yeah.
This like pretense that we're going to solve all of our conflicts with a $1 billion like marketing bonanza.
Okay, wait.
I hate the Olympic Commission.
You understand that, but I say I hate MrBeast, and you're like, oh, that doesn't make any sense.
That's guys making houses. The Olympics don't make any houses. They don't make any fucking houses.
Oh, this guy from Kenya, he can run really fast, so he's going to bring a bunch of money back to his village
but
or whatever
he doesn't.
the fuck. And
He just leaves Kenya.
Yeah, well, he builds houses for people, and they just fucking sell them because they don't...
That's a lie. First of all, that's a lie.
Yeah, well. Those houses probably suck anyway.
The Olympics comes in... And everybody who is like running the Olympics is like a fraud and probably a pedophile.
Like MrBeast's management. Go on.
And they fuck up every town they go to. They build gay stadiums that's paid for by the government.
Like MrBeast, yes.
No, MrBeast
like those
pays
houses
for that.
that are probably made out of fucking cheese board and going to rot away in 5 years. It's going to be exactly like the Olympics.
It's the opposite.
It's exactly the same thing. It's
and you have to watch any gay sports either with MrBeast. you have to watch a fucking thumb war. Look at me, I'm a roided out
you gotta
thumb
watch
war.
Fucking African people cry.
Like no athlete, no athletes, no good athletes are even going to do the roid Olympics because it'll fuck up their normal careers.
Oh, maybe they can be like, I'm the clean guy, and that's my gimmick. You know,
right.
I don't need the roids.
I'm the clean guy in the roid Olympics. Plus, I know it's just like a thing for Peter Thiel to do to distract from the fact that he's using AI to cause wars.
I just thought...
That's what he's doing, right? That's what Rumble is, right?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, I'm excited for the Olympics on steroids. Sign me up.
Oh, man.
Joshua McCaffrey for
It's
5.
arena ball.
Vito furiously digging through Dick's red vines with his sebum-covered hands.
Yeah.
I'm doing you a favor. You don't even want those red vines. Throw them out. Cypherson sucked this for 10. Vito, what's wrong with you? Most people reflexively grab a donut with some sort of napkin to keep their own fingers clean. Already bare-fingering donuts is gross. You don't eat... Shut up. You don't eat a donut with a napkin.
I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
You grab the donut with a napkin and you keep it in a napkin the entire time you eat the donut.
And then I eat the napkin.
Shut the fuck up. You're an idiot. Your man Martian's here for 5. Vito, send me the vocal track. Send me an email so I remember. And tune into my wacky live stream tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. PST at Your Man Martian.
Oh, shit. Fuck.
Jesus Banda for 10 says fog. Is that even plugged in? Nicholas for 5 Canadian. The real question for Vito regarding laundry is what about washing his sheets? I wash my sheets. I send it to the same place.
How often?
Every couple months or something.
Oh,
whatever. Euthanasia enthusiast for 7 Canadian. Doesn't do his laundry. Can't finish a comic. Sleeping psychopathy for 2. I no longer believe that Vito deserves nice things. I don't. I just want to watch videos of hogs getting murdered and Chinese people getting sucked into factories.
They're not getting murdered. It's an animal.
Well, then why do you care if I watch videos of it?
I think it's weird.
I think we should watch a couple.
No.
I think the audience, guys, send $10 if you want to watch a video of 40 wild hogs squirming around in a trap and that guy with a shotgun
scared.
blasting their fucking little heads off.
No. It's fucked up. It's fucked up that you do that.
They don't show the kill on screen.
Yeah, but you are like salivating over the kill. That's
They
weird.
don't show it. They just cut back and you get to see them all dead.
That doesn't
lying
answer what I said.
gross.
You are salivating. You can see them being afraid in the video.
Yeah, well, you school of fish gets spooked. They're not having a good time.
Fish are not the same as mammals. Mammals have the same emotions we do. I know it's gay. I don't fucking care. I don't want to watch videos of hogs trying to claw their way out of a concentration camp.
Look, I understand. I think I just find them. I think from an autistic perspective, I find the mechanics of the trap interesting. The same way I find the mechanics of an industrial lathe trapping.
Yeah. It's real interesting. It's fucked. It's fucked up.
Dick.
What?
I just want to know what's going on.
Where's my fucking fog machine thing?
I don't fucking know. Who cares?
Oh, fuck.
It's
I
not
forgot I was doing one eye this whole time.
Oh my god.
Wow, I can see a lot more.
Let's see. Pigeon for 10 says Vito the gay team guy. Yes. Benjamin Stone for 20.
No, you gotta play it.
Vito the gay team guys and 2 Vito's cat is lost forever. We'll do them all while you look for your thing.
No.
Cypher's
Vito the gay team guy.
Cypher Sit for 5. Brought to you by Sweet Baby Ann. Blah blah blah. If you don't read this, you're gay. Cypher Sit sucked us for 5. He does nice calls enemies because he applied to be a janitor at the Rippo warehouse.
I think female game characters should look more like men.
Okay, can you guys stop this shit?
All right.
The fat team guy.
Okay. I got it.
You've cut out the best
I
part.
don't care.
Well,
Let's see.
you know what
David
you do
Gomez
care
for
about.
2. Ashley Babbitt noises.
Sorry.
Ute Bist Armenian for 6. Okay, we'll skip that. Chud Bronson for 5.
Oh, the fat song again.
Okay, there. Just do it right there.
Gamergate
Chud
never
Bronson for 5. Good to know you're not anti-roads.
Brought to you by Sweet Baby Incorporated,
Oink,
carrying out
fat,
Anita Sarkeesian's agenda
Aklovich
since
for 2. How much to shine a
2018.
black light on the red vines? I don't think we have a black light. The show. I don't think the show has a black light collectively.
Okay.
I can say that.
Yeah.
If I said we have a fog machine, you would understand I'm referring to the show has a fog machine.
No, I have a fog
show.
machine. I have that.
Okay.
Even within the confines of the show, it's my fog machine.
Okay.
It's not. I mean, I'm
Can
saying.
I say we have audio or no? Because you own the
we have audio. No,
microphones.
that's like a concept.
Can I
that
say we
exists
have
beyond-
microphones? No.
No,
They're your
these are my microphones. That's my. Even within the show, that's my fog
Okay.
machine.
Do your pirate thing.
Oh! Wait.
Don't do the phone.
What's the game where we smash all the toys? Of a man who tweets about little boys. What's in the box? You know you want it. So get on the smear, I scale, or I smash with the shit.
Fuck up there.
Vito's booty, Vito's booty, Vito's booty. What's it gonna be, Vito? There's something really good in here. What's it gonna be?
See, I think there is actually something good in there. I think that you put something good in there.
I did put something good in here. So what's it gonna be? You could take another peek at it for a couple of seconds, and then it's going back into briny
All right, whatever.
deep.
Just give it to me. Can I have it?
Now you've got to get on the scale.
I don't want to do this fucking. This is so
He's doing it, ladies and gentlemen. He's doing it. So I have to find my app that I use to do the scale. Last time you were at a svelte 288.7. Yes, you were. I've got it at 288.7, and now you're at, oh, no.
Who cares? It doesn't matter.
What do you think you got?
What is this thing?
What do you think you got?
Just what's in the box? The number doesn't matter. Nobody cares.
What do you think you got, though?
Give me either the fake stupid thing or the maybe actually a good thing for once. And it's probably a shitty thing, and that's the bit. And that's it. Just
what do you think you got?
Who cares? Just
what
say
do you
it.
think everyone
5 million,
cares?
I wear it.
People paid like $150.
350 pounds. I wear 350
scallywag.
pounds. 350.
Where's my sword?
Why do you need a sword?
Because I'm a pirate. I've got to be having a sword, lad. Fuck! The cleaning lady put my sword away.
Can we please wrap up?
What do you think you got? What do you think you got?
I can see it on the scale. There's no mystery.
Well, what is it?
294.
Oof, you're correct.
Okay.
So you
give me
put
give me the fake
you
toy.
put on
6 pounds.
6 pounds.
Yesterday was the July 4th. We ate a lot.
Ooh.
It's all America weight. It comes right off.
Oh man. I think you should not try to be so America.
Well,
try to cut down the America.
The fried lasagna, everybody liked it. So
it was great.
I did something.
But you had the 2 weeks. The last weigh-in was 21.
I know.
June 21. That's 2 weeks.
I know.
Because last week you smashed a toy, remember?
I did.
And you had 2 weeks to lose weight, and you gained 6 pounds.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
I feel like I'm going to get a little toy, so who cares? This bit doesn't work, man. The bit doesn't make any sense. Okay?
But people are paying big money.
I know. They're stupid. It's stupid.
People are paying big money for the bit.
Look, I gotta. Everything's going.
I need a mid-bit song to sing.
I'm gonna say this whole bit does not make until I get back on this Ozempic. It's just gonna go up and down. up and down.
You were on Ozempic though. What happened?
It made me sick, but I'm gonna get the new stuff. And
made you sick because you couldn't eat all day?
No, because I was throwing up all the fucking time.
Because you were trying to eat too much.
Probably, maybe. I don't know. I'd get hungry and I'd eat something and then I'd throw up violently. Look, just give me my toy so I can go home and watch videos of Chinese people getting obliterated. All right, I got a big night. I got a big night.
Here's the toy. It's a little bit.
Well, I
think you're gonna like it.
My theory was that maybe because I brought such a great treat to your little party,
yes,
that you'd go,
you did.
Hey, that was a really cool thing Vito did. And,
I did think that.
Yeah, instead you put a mother's milk in there. So we got a great show.
Only because I forgot to do Vito's Boogie, and I had that here. I put the mother's milk. I put the mother's milk in here a couple months ago, so that if I ever needed a last minute Vito's Boogie, because I forget. That I would put it in there.
Well, you know what?
I was gonna put something good in.
I think I'm starting to like mother's milk. So I think when I first got mother's milk, I didn't like it, but now that I have so many, it's kind of fun. So.
So you want it though?
I kind of like it now. At this point, adding to my mother's milk collection is kind of cool.
Oh, okay.
I got a whole bunch of them. I kind of want to do like an art project with them or something.
What's your art project? You do blackface?
I don't know. Like I think like now I'm the mother's milk guy. You know, I want to be like that's my lifestyle. Somebody said they want him to be in the Spawn movie, and I was like, you know what? Yeah,
he'd be great.
Let's put
now
mother's
you're
milk
gonna
in
be
there.
like an evangelist for that guy.
I think I'm coming around. I think this could be my guy.
He's got his arms crossed because he's black.
I'm gonna be
He's
mother's
like,
milk
I'm a
for
tough
Halloween.
guy.
I think.
Oh man.
If I come in a red leather jacket, a chain, and just a little bit of blackface, that'd be pretty good. We could do a Halloween
That's
episode.
like a spray tan.
Yeah, just like a spray. Exactly. I'll be tanned up. Not too over the top.
You could do like, you could just be like eating a bunch of like a chocolate cake. It's like frosting all over your face.
I'm not. This is not. I am kind of coming around on mother's milk. It's fun now. I like seeing the box. I'm like, oh, cool. It's another fucking mother's milk. I don't know. It's like a weird psychology thing where I'm like,
that's weird, all right.
Oh, it's funny. It's like it's part of the show. I like it.
Anything
Anyway,
else?
Let's
Anything?
see. Steve for 2. As an Italian, can Vito speak pig Latin? That's a good one. Meow Mang Chegs for 10. Vito, you being a sad sack humorless makes me not want to
Lame-o.
spend more money.
Humorless
Oh, lame-o.
lame-o.
I thought you were saying LMAO. And Cypher Seductress for 2 says thank you.
Vito, you being
Vito.
a sad sack, humorless lame.
Look, this show, it's been an exhausting week. There's a lot going on. A lot of comic stuff.
Not
getting
any
done.
weight loss, though.
No, absolutely not. And that will not be happening.
All right,
Until
goodbye.
this comic is out. Thank you, and good bless.